fearlessly. 101.7 FM, 1510 AM, WGKB Waukesha, and W269DL Milwaukee, a locally owned Good Karma brand station.
Psst, we bought that action.
The place for the realest conversations.
I appreciate United Garden Homes for stopping through with a check for $2,000.
Yes.
Some people came through anonymously.
Yes.
Dropped off money. The family has received those funds. And whatever you can do, if everybody do a little, nobody has to do a lot.
The movement continues.
Did you ever think that you would be in this position right now where your daughter would have some way lose her life?
I didn't want to believe it. All the times I called, sometimes the phone would ring and ring and ring for days. I didn't want to know that she had successfully committed suicide.
What are some of the conditions in the jail that got people upset, like the living conditions on a day-to-day basis?
We'll come out our cell at 11 o'clock in the morning. We'll get food and we'll get medication. So that shortens the time. Those 2 hours, we'll probably get an hour out, and then we'll have to lock back down. And by lock back down, I mean we're staying in our cell. We get fed in our cells. We don't come out our cell at all, and that's pretty much the biggest problem. Like, they simply say that they're short-staffed, but that's not enough because they knew that they were going to be short-staffed. Like, this has been a problem for over 2 years now.
The marathon continues.
There's never been a better time to make change in the city of Milwaukee, starting with the youth. And we talked about the housing. Willie Hines, y'all boy Willie Hines, and they trying to change the leadership over there. We got our hands full, and it's not the time. But we got attorney B. Ivy Lamar on the lines right now, calling from the courthouse. How you doing, attorney B. Ivy Lamar?
Hey, what's going on, Tory? I'm good, man. Happy to be here.
Joining me on the line, Dr. Umar Johnson. How you doing, brother, Dr. Umar Johnson?
Peace and Pan-Africanism, good brother, Black Power, to all my brothers and sisters in Milwaukee, Kenosha, Green Bay, Racine, and across the state of Wisconsin.
Yo, peace, King. I'm going to stand with you and walk with you, brother.
God bless you.
Because I think it's an important thing, what you're doing, and you need to have the support of the community. Regardless if we live in these areas or not, it all affects us in one way or shape or form.
It's time for that action and all the smoke. This is the Wisconsin Broadcasters Association award-winning Tory Lowe Show on 101.7 The Truth app, and streaming live on YouTube.
Yam, pam, jam.
What do you mean by that?
Oh, wow.
Man, best show in the world, bro. You got the best show in the world. Hope you know that, man.
God bless you, brother. I appreciate that.
Speak up to you both. Thank you so much. Tory, you spoke to my kids. Liz, you did too. But you spoke to my kids, and when I tell you both that they was talking about what we did earlier that morning all day, that's literally what they was doing. They was talking about it all day. My son was just hollering,
Awesome.
Where's Tory? Like,
Tell Tony, all aboard. It's okay to jump on the love train.
I'm not jumping on the love train.
We might got a couple seats left.
Listen, he ain't going to be, Jordan Love will not be the starter in 5 years.
Trash. That's a trash.
That's just my take.
Now you're trying to string it out.
I know that ain't who I think it is.
Well, I'll need some apologies from the staff of 101.7.
Oh, wow. Wait a minute. I think the line's messing up. Hey, Eddie. Oh, I guess something happened with Eddie.
Up, boy. And they have an agenda. And the agenda is a satanic one. I don't know why people don't talk about it. You can't talk.
Yo! They just empty.
I wanted to make sure that I let you know that to hear a person and have a person like you in this community, the way that you are selfless, the way that you give, even when your cup is not even full, you are filling other people's cups. And that just inspires me to make sure that I help you the best way that I can by doing my part.
As always, my good brother, stay cool, stay calm.
Now, live from American Family Insurance Studio at the Avenue in the heart of downtown Milwaukee, here is the king of talk radio, Tory Lowe.
Justice Wisconsin, the truth, the most requested advocate in the state. 101.7 FM, the movement continues. Yeah, Milwaukee, stand up. It's Tory Lowe, the truth, from 1 to 4. We about that action, so tap in and let's go. We want that justice, we want all the smoke. From Monday through Friday, trying to bring the city hope. Yeah, Tory Lowe from 1 to 4, Monday through Friday, let's go. We bout that action from the block, and we ready, let's go. Tap in, and it ain't no holding back. We ready. 1017 The Truth. Tory Lowe. Tory Lowe Show live from American Family Insurance Studio at the Avenue. And I'm here for the action.
And none but that action.
And I want all the smoke.
Who wants the smoke today?
Salute to all my brothers and sisters on the front lines. The movement continues.
The marathon continues.
How you doing, DJ Brother Z?
It's Monday.
And how y'all doing out there in Radio Land? Truth Nation. Hey, thank you for joining me this Monday, October 14th, 2024. We got another powerful show for you today. So I'm gonna need y'all to open up your ears, okay? Hey, it's Monday, and it's time for that Monday prayer. Let's get the miracle minister Kevin on the lines. How you doing, Minister Kevin?
Hey, I'm good, Tory. It's always a blessing to be on here, man. Always a blessing to hear you doing a powerful show.
Hey, look, and it's always a blessing to have that Monday prayer so we can get on one accord, Minister Kevin. Get focused in.
We have to. And I hope we pray it privately the rest of the days as well as Monday. But we do need that community prayer as well. It's definitely needed.
Hey,
we kind of talked on a Sunday school lesson yesterday about that this thing is over salvation for all nations of people, everybody. It's not just for the Jews or just people. This is for everybody. So the prayer is as well for everybody.
Right.
Go in there and get your prayer, get your words heard.
Hey, look, let me tell you something. We all need that covering and protection nowadays. You know, when it comes to, when we talk about being out here, being safe, having the wisdom and understanding how to maneuver, keeping their head on a swivel, we need that prayer.
I'm going to tell you about that prayer. So people want to pray after things happen. We're reactionary. Just like, a lot of things you deal with in the community, people being reactionary to things. We got to be prayed up before things happen. We got to be ready for when the storms of life hit us. We got to always, because we ain't going to always get a warning. The Bible does speak about warning before destruction sometimes, but some things come along, you ain't going to get no warning.
That's right.
You better be prayed up already.
Hey, I'm with you. I'm with you. My grandma, like I said, it was her birthday on the 9th. She passed away on the 19th.
Yeah.
And the one thing that my grandma left me with, the one gem, the one jewel she planted in my head is you got to pray. Prayer changes things. And then she used to say, one of her favorite sayings was, you got to pray just to make it today. That's what she used to tell me.
Sound like, yes, you have. You got some praise. He had a song like that back in the early 90s.
Mm-hmm.
You know what, Tory, but I was listening to the show last week when it was your grandma's birthday. Happy belated birthday to her as well. But, I was thinking October 9th, that's the day that my incident happened.
Right.
And then October 10th is my pastor's birthday. And I'm thinking, like, the scripture came to mind, greater love has no man than to lay down his life for his brother.
Mm.
And like I said before, it's not about you dying for him, but it's putting aside what you plan on doing, things you want to do.
Right.
And I know you may want to celebrate your grandma's birthday, pastor want to celebrate his birthday the next day. And because what happened to me, that it wasn't even on the forefront of your mind anymore because you got something more urgent that you had to tend to. Because I know you and pastor went out.
Right.
And y'all just put everything aside. Whatever you had planned on doing that day, whatever he had planned on doing all the time, all that was pushed aside for the love of your brother. And I really appreciate that. Greater love has no man. I really appreciate
I told Pastor
laying down what you wanted to do.
I told Pastor Milton, I said, pull up on me. We riding.
And I really appreciate that because that was a very emotional time. So I was very emotional that day and everything. So I listened to I heard the show and everything, but I was just so emotional,
Well, look,
the whole week, rest of the week.
You asked the community to pray for you because you were going through these times, because this is the 1 year anniversary, or I wouldn't even say anniversary, but of the incident that took place with you, and I cannot describe, words cannot describe how I've watched you over the year, get back out here, get yourself together, and you're still recovering and still got back on your mission that God gave to you to get out in the community and do your due diligence as best way you can to serve God in the way that you're dealing with the community. And also, it was a celebrity game that is with one of the organizations that you referee for the boys and girls, the Cream Skills at the COA, where they do the boys and girls basketball league, where they do not only basketball, but they do mentorship and life skill programming for the young people. And to find out that you're going to be a part of the celebrity basketball game this Saturday, October 19th at Mount Mary University was powerful.
Yes, it is. And, I couldn't wait to get back for the summer to start, just to be able to talk to the kids again. I was really looking forward to that. We had a few events before then that I attended, news conferences and everything. I done a couple of news conferences with the Cream Shield before then. So I'm like, I can't wait for the summer to start to get back and talk to the youth. Give them, and what you say you don't like to call it anniversary, I love to call it anniversary because it is, because I don't look at the negative aspect of it. I look at it, God giving me another chance.
Right.
And it's an anniversary and all that He's done for me, because I've seen videos where people didn't survive half of what I went through. They didn't survive at all. So I appreciate God giving me the opportunity to still be here. So I'll gladly call it anniversary, not of the incident itself, but for what God done during the incident, having a ram in the bush.
I call it the rebirth.
Yeah. So, rebirth, absolutely.
Hey.
Absolutely.
But like I said, I appreciate you.
It's like people in church, the people in church ask you, how long you been saved? I said, today. Because whatever you done yesterday. So as long as I am saved today, that's all that matters. And I'd love to see you guys. Can't wait till Saturday when you have the game. I'm buying probably at least 10 tickets to pass out to people so they can be there, because I want people to attend. It's a great fundraiser. It's a great event. It's great people. So I can't wait for that to happen as well.
I'll say this, for the simple fact that you got your eyes on the community and what needs to be done for others, even though you're suffering yourself and still healing, still having difficulty, and still allowing your body to heal and still trying to help heal others. That's just amazing to watch, Minister Kevin. And like I said, you got my love and support as always. And I seen Miss Simmons come through with the MATC students. She out here doing her work in the community as well.
I seen that too. I was watching Miss Simmons said, where's she at? I don't see her. Where's she at?
She was in the background.
I see that. I told her she got home. I said, I see you back there trying to hide behind the little kid. Get on out there.
How?
Get on out there. That's great. That's great. Yeah, she's MATC. She worked with youth as well.
Hey, we got somebody in the chat that say they want to give a shout out to their daughter Christina. Today is her birthday. Happy birthday, Christina. Hey, and she tuned in to the Tory Lowe show. Hey, that's what's up. Minister Kevin, Tory,
speaking of shout outs.
Go right ahead.
Let me give one too. A shout out because today is the twins' birthday. Lena and Leanne.
What?
Birthday as well today. Shout out to the twins. Yeah.
Shout out to the twins.
Yes. Shout out and happy birthday. Happy birthday to them.
Happy birthday. Hey, look, that's what I'm talking about. DJ Brothers, get a birthday tune up. You know what I mean? We got some birthdays. If it's your birthday today to everybody that's celebrating a birthday, happy birthday this Monday, October 14th. You know, we hardly ever do birthday shout-outs. Maybe we should start doing more birthday shout-outs, because the thing is, it's a blessing to have a born day and to be alive, and every day is another chance to what, Minister Kevin?
Get it right.
To get it right.
Absolutely.
And I'm going to need Truth Nation to gather around the radio, because when we come together in prayer, this is the most important prayer of the week to me, because everybody's getting back out. Kids got to go to school. People got to start going to work. Things got to be people got to start managing after coming off the weekend. And we need to make sure that we're in tune and we're focused and we're standing strong together, because it's going to take everybody to make the changes that need to be made for us to proceed forward. And this is why prayer is important, because, like I said, like Grandma used to tell me, Minister Kevin, prayer changes things.
Absolutely. Absolutely. So let's show it is a prayer. Lord God, we first thank you for allowing us to see another day, a day of beauty, new growth, and new opportunity. But with that, we must first ask for your forgiveness. We repent for our disobedience to your word. Without repentance, there will be no healing of our land. So please heal our land so that the people of the land may be healed as well. Heal from the storms that devastated the South, and from the illnesses of society that causes hatred, prejudice, and disregard for human life, and from all forms of violence toward innocence. Heal the sick and brokenness so that we can lift every bowed down head and every dismayed heart. I speak life more abundantly in Jesus' name. Amen.
Amen. Anything else you want to say, Miracle Minister Kevin?
As always, my good brothers, stay cool, stay calm, stay focused.
All right. Hey, look, Truth Nation, when we come back, we're going to have more conversations. Stay locked in right here on Tory Lowe.
And that's Tory Lowe, bringing you all the action and all the smoke. Don't touch that dial. The Tory Lowe Show will be right back on 1017 The Truth, The Truth app, and 1017thetruth.com. Truth Nation, join us live for the Truth Summit on Saturday, October 26th from 10 a.m. to 1 p.m. at the 3rd Street Market Hall. This exclusive in-person roundtable will examine the state of finances, education, and politics for Black Milwaukee. Dr. Ken Harris will be joined by expert guests for a lively debate and insights that you can't afford to miss. We've got it covered on the pulse of Black Milwaukee. Get your tickets to the Truth Summit by visiting 1017thetruth.com.
Every accomplishment starts somewhere. For University of Wisconsin-Milwaukee student Nick Birschbach, it was connections to internships that led to a job at GE Healthcare. For master's student Brendan Neihart, it started with a meet and greet at UWM School of Freshwater Sciences. Now, he's a field engineer at WaterTech of America. And for Yasmin Cruz, studying abroad led to a job teaching English in Spain. The path to success goes many places. It starts at UWM.
The Empowerment Small Business Loan Program, we're talking about up to $5 million, which for small business owners, we need that. That's like payroll, that's resources. So can you just let us know, what is the program and why is this lending program so important to Old National Bank?
Years ago, our CEO, Jim Ryan, this program is his brainchild. He was working with Roland Shelton, who you know Denise out of Evansville, and they identified that African-American business owners, Hispanic business owners, Native American business owners, as well as women business owners had a difficult time in obtaining financing from the traditional credit partners. And so we went out, created a program, launched it last year in 2023. And so far last year, we have helped over 100 successful minority and women-owned businesses with about $25 million in loans. We've already started this year with almost $8 million in approvals, again, geared toward minority business owners and women business owners that normally had difficulties in obtaining traditional credit finance.
Everywhere in America, families are struggling with an all too common problem.
She missed school again.
Again?
Something is going on. She's secretive.
Should we check her backpack?
When you suspect a family member has a substance use disorder, it's hard to know what to do next.
We need to talk to her.
Starting the conversation is the first step to getting help. Visit SAMHSA at samhsa.gov/families for tips. Or for treatment referral, call 1-800-662-HELP.
Hi, Drew and Jonathan Scott here, reminding you that a lot of life's firsts are better with help from American Family Insurance. Like your first home expansion or your first big lightning strike. There's a first for everything. Get the right home policy at the right price with the right help from American Family's agents. Life's better when you're under American Family's roof. Insure carefully, dream fearlessly. Get a quote and find an agent at amfam.com.
Products not available in every state. American Family Mutual Insurance Company SI and its operating company 6000 American Parkway, Madison, Wisconsin.
You are listening to The Tory Lowe Show on 1017 The Truth app, and 1017thetruth.com.
Been there since my first grade. All you always up with me, it's my motherfucking day, but really every day my birthday though. It's my birthday. Finna throw on a fresh fit. It's my birthday. Turn me up, give me lit. I'm blood. It's my birthday. No, I'm finna pop my shit. It's my birthday. Me and my
all right, happy birthday to everybody that has a birthday this October 14th. Hey, look, we got a lot of birthday shout outs coming through, so hey, you know, every day we need to celebrate these birthdays. I guess people want their birthdays to be acknowledged on the show. Well, happy birthday. If your birthday's October 14th, have a blessed day and enjoy yourself. Jasmine Welch, happy birthday to Jasmine. Powerful. Look, we got to get into the show, Truth Nation, and this is something that we've been talking about in the city of Milwaukee. We got to stay right here in the city of Milwaukee, Truth Nation. The Milwaukee parking rides is closed indefinitely due to safety and security issues. The Wisconsin Department of Transportation has announced 2 park and ride lots will close indefinitely due to declining safety conditions. We got some audio if y'all watching 1017 The Truth as we broadcast live on YouTube. We got some video. Let's listen.
Breaking news here at 11:02, the State Department of Transportation is closing 2 Milwaukee County park and ride lots due to what it calls, quote, safety and security issues. The park and ride lots at I-94 in Holt and I-94 in College will close later this month. Officials say they've responded to more than 275 calls for service in those lots since July 1st. Reports of assault, theft, shots fired, and drug overdoses. Officials say the county has found suitable housing for more than 80 people camping in those lots, but say more vehicles continue to just camp there. The state put up concrete barriers in the lots last month to discourage camping. The Holt Avenue lot will close Monday, with College Avenue closing soon after. The DOT says there is no timeline on when the park and ride lots will reopen.
Hey, DJ Brother Z, you know, we was just talking about this. Maybe it's an eyesore on the community. Plus, they saying that it's like a little town where, you know, they got to respond to calls at the park and rides. Hey, look, I'm going to say this, you know, it's bad right now. They said 80 people. They got 80 people, some placement, some type of housing, okay? But the thing is, all they're going to do is come back in the tents. You know, if they're going to, the parking rides usually got the mobile homes, you know, RVs out there. But if they like being in the area, all they're going to do is it's going to look like Tent City. You're not going to stop people from coming and setting up shop. I mean, we have a huge issue with a lot of people losing everything they got. And when I saw the video that we played last week and the audio last week where there was people fighting out there and all kinds of stuff going on. And we talked about the parking rides in Tent City and how they're going to manage these things. If you know somebody that's living in a parking ride or dealing with the parking ride situation where this is I guess their home, tell them to call into the Tory Lowe Show, 833-212-1017. Or if you know somebody or you got a family member or somebody you know that's living in Tent City, tell them to call Tory Lowe, 833-212-1017. I want to know what's actually going on the ground, because it seems like it's just more and more people. They said even when they replace the people with housing, more people show up. More people are filling in where they're removing people. Other people are starting to fill in those spaces that once had a person previously there that had no shelter. So this is something that we got to keep an eye on. And I'll tell you this, with the times that we're living in right now, you never know what's going to happen. You never know if you're going to lose everything you have. I know we're blessed and to have the things that we feel that, we're blessed with, but maybe there'll come a time where you got to live like Job, without it, everything may collapse. Without the resources, when it all falls down. And like I said, I always try to give. If somebody, need help, need assistance, I try to give, I try to do my part. But at the end of the day, one day I might need some help. One day I might fall all the way off and have to find a shelter, may have to find a parking lot. I don't know, DJ Brother Z. You never know. But if it's anybody, like I said, that if y'all know somebody that's out in these parking rides, that's at Tent City, and y'all dealing with the situation, or y'all have somebody that's living in those situations, tell them Tory Lowe want to talk to them to see what kind of things that are going on there and what kind of resources do you feel that needs to be given at this point. Hey, look, when we come back, we're going to have the Pop Culture Report, Truth Nation. Stay locked in right here on Tory Lowe.
The Tory Lowe Show returns after this on 1017 The Truth app, and 1017thetruth.com.
Are record energy costs putting a squeeze on your fixed or limited incomes? With limited incomes not keeping up with the lingering effects of inflation, you might be one of tens of thousands of Wisconsin residents who are struggling to survive in the blistering heat of summer or the bitter cold of winter. While you haven't asked for it, the Keep Wisconsin Warm Cool Fund and your local energy assistance providers are here to help. No Wisconsin resident should ever have to face the challenge of living without heat or power or face homelessness. For a hand up, apply today and call 1-800-506-5596. That's 800-506-5596. Or visit www.kwwf.org.
Vice President Kamala Harris.
I get it. The cost of rent, groceries, and utilities is too high. So here's what we're going to do about it. We will lower housing costs by building more homes and crack down on landlords who are charging too much. We will lower your food and grocery bills by going after price gougers who are keeping the cost of everyday goods too high.
Kamala Harris's economic plan is focused on lowering costs for families, so you can keep more of your paycheck. That starts with the cost of housing. For first-time home buyers, she's offering $25,000 in down payment assistance. To build wealth, her plan offers up to $50,000 in new startup tax deductions. This is exactly how we can build generational wealth and strengthen our community, so we can get the chance to do more than just get by, but to get ahead.
You work hard for your paycheck. You should get to keep more of it. As president, I'll make that my top priority.
I'm Kamala Harris, candidate for president, and I approve this message.
Paid for by Harris for President.
If you are an African American or Hispanic adult with type 2 diabetes, the University of Wisconsin needs your help to participate in Enrich, a diabetes research study which may involve working with a pharmacist and or a community health worker. Most discussions will be held over the phone. All participants will receive compensation. For more information, call Delicia now at 414-550-1016. That's 414-550-1016. And ask Delicia about Enrich.
All insurance companies, they want to know where are your cars housed. Right. They want to know how far are you driving to get to and from work every day. Mm-hmm. They want to know all these different things for weather patterns. Are you living in northern Wisconsin, or are you living down in Tornado Alley somewhere in Kentucky? These things make a difference as to how your insurance rates are formed. I need you to be factual, and every single time somebody commits these different frauds, it all adds up, and everybody ends up paying the price for it down the road.
Erie Insurance, providing the protection you need and the service you expect, all at a great price.
This is Associated Bank Sports Update on 101.7 The Truth is powered by ESPN Milwaukee. I'm Brandon Stein. It was all about the Green Bay Packers on Sunday afternoon as they cruised to a win over the Arizona Cardinals. This one by a final score of 34-13.
Lowe walks it up. Oh, what an adjustment! Romeo Doubs! The 20-yard touchdown!
Lowe tossed forward, total touchdowns. Doubs catching 2 of them, and with the win, the Pack improving to 4-2 on their season. After the game, Doubs talking about his first game back since his Week 5 suspension.
We say it all the time, we're in this together. It's never a one-man show, and if it is, it's wrong.
The Pack will welcome in the 5-1 Houston Texans to Lambeau Field next Sunday. Over to baseball, where the LA Dodgers dominated Game 1 of the NLCS against the New York Mets. This one by a final score of 9-0. Game 1 between the Yankees and Guardians is slated for tonight. First pitch is set for 6:38. And lastly, preseason hoops roll on for our Milwaukee Bucks. They welcome in the Bulls tonight. Tip-off is set for 7 p.m. The sports update brought to you by Associated Bank, proudly supporting your hometown teams. Member FDIC.
This is the Tory Lowe Show on 101.7 The Truth, The Truth app, and 101.7thetruth.com.
Glorilla. I know a that's going both for both trap way harder than God. He lied like he was saving. He ain't got it, so he can't get it.
101.7 The Truth, Tory Lowe Show. DJ Brother Z on the ones and twos. Pop Culture Report brought to you by Truth Nation. Social media sensation Jason Smith.
We here.
Double J.
We here. Come on now.
What's happening then?
But come on, it's a Monday. TGIM.
Another Green Bay win.
Another Green Bay win. This is what we doing though.
Hey.
You know the Doubters. We used to this though every year.
Right.
The doubt and the
Jordan Love is back.
Come on, man. And that's what everybody was.
Romeo Doubs is back.
They was doubting Jordan Love. They didn't think he was gonna be healthy enough to play this season. What's going on?
Look, let me tell you something. Green Bay all the way.
Come on, bro. I don't care what nobody says.
I feel good when the Packers win.
I feel good the next day. It's a month. Like I told you, I didn't even watch the game, and I feel good.
You felt the energy. You felt the vibration.
All I needed was the frequency. You told
That's
me about
all
the
I
frequency.
told you is we locked in.
You told me about the frequency.
I'm trying to tell you, if you locked in, you're going to feel the vibe.
That's all we need to do. We need to feel the vibe.
Now we got to transfer that into the community.
And that's all we got to do, T-Law.
I'm trying to
Come on, man. We got to be out here in these
I'm trying to put it out there. I didn't put the frequency out there for them to catch the vibe.
So, but that's coming. You know, eventually they go pick up. Baby steps, and then we're going to get there.
Hey.
But talking about baby steps, T-Lo, I'm seeing baby steps to the future. I'm seeing some stuff that I think is going to change the world. What am I talking about? I'm talking about Elon Musk and this new robot.
Yeah, the robots is out.
What's going on with
Optimus?
What's going on with Optimus?
I don't know, but they saying that in a recent presentation, they showed these new robots, these Tesla robots, and these new cars that they have that drive without no steering wheel, no gas pedal.
Man, the main thing that I'm concerned about, I'm concerned about the cars and stuff, because obviously malfunctions and people are already crazy drivers. So, man.
I mean, but what I'm saying is this car...
Is it going to help or harm?
I mean, is it built into, the Google Maps?
Oh,
you know what I mean?
Like, come on.
So it can, see all the sides and make the right moves if something happens. You know what I mean?
It's something in there. I mean, because like Teslas already can self-drive and parallel park it, so it's something in there. Like there's some algorithm in there that's going to work and make that. I do think that's going to end up being a success.
All right,
eventually.
But this robot, though.
The robot is
Will
scary.
Smith tried to tell us about it in our robot.
Come on, this is what's scary. Because growing up, obviously, you see robots eventually go be doing
They
everything.
can wash the dishes.
But
they can carry the groceries
They can do
in.
everything.
He said anything you can imagine these robots can do, and they only $20,000 to $30,000.
Dude, so it's just insane the fact that I'm grown now and this is actually happening. But what I think is right now it's $20,000 to $30,000. So majority of the world not gonna get it. Only like the rich people who really want that gonna get it. But eventually,
Look, this is what's scaring me. Because if the robot only costs $20,000 to $30,000, and I got a company, and I got to pay somebody $60,000,
you good?
I could get a robot to do that
all.
job, and they talking on the phone, and they answering the phone, and they moving the boxes. I could get a robot for $20,000.
That's the scary part.
Instead of paying you a salary, I could buy this robot one time for $20,000 and have 10 years of robot work.
And I don't got to pay none. I don't got to pay them no yearly salary.
And depending on the maintenance.
You feel what I'm saying? That's the scary part. Like, we think about grocery stores. Do a grocery store need a cashier? They already done went to the self-checkout a lot.
Yeah, right.
Walmart, I go to Walmart, and all I see is
but people be skip scanning. People start skip scanning. They'll take products and
you know what they did?
Try to get out of there.
At Pick and Save, well, I was at Metro Market. That's where I basically go shopping.
Right.
Groceries. And I was like, during the checkout, they don't play no more. They got that camera on you, and if you skip something, it's gonna call you out. Like, it's gonna flash.
It's gonna say something.
Boom, boom. It's gonna be a red box. It's gonna call the customer service over there. Like, and they ain't playing. They trying
like
to
something
upgrade.
in the bag that ain't supposed to be in the bag.
I know I scanned it. And they coming up to me. I'm like, hold on. You can watch.
They gonna have you all on the news.
They show the camera to you. So they show you literally. If you do put it in the bag without scanning it, it will show you doing that, like in video. So they coming up with some improvements on the security features. However, I just think this robot. I think eventually everybody gonna have a robot.
You know what? I'm gonna tell you this. You know, when the celebrities gonna get the robots first.
Oh yeah, without question. All the rich people.
Now when they gonna be walking around with these robots, it's gonna be all over TikTok.
Yeah.
All these influencers gonna get these robots.
Yeah.
And then next thing you know, it's gonna be in everybody's house after that. Shortly after that, probably 4, 5, 6 years, everybody gonna try to get a robot.
Yes.
And the thing is, will the robots turn into what the scenario of the Terminator?
Yeah, that's the scary part.
Or one of those movies that say, iRobot, Terminator,
and they take over.
What if they try to take over?
That's possible. I doubt that happens.
What if they click what if it's a button back there in Tesla? If they click the button and then they take over.
Elon Musk could be on something like that too.
He could be.
I would not put that past Elon Musk.
That's a lot of power.
He already got the power. I mean, he put in chips in people's
robots
brains.
are saving information.
Yeah.
I remember watching the Terminator, and then the robot came. Are you Sarah Connor?
Yeah, man.
And he had the little computer matching the face and everything like that.
Did you see that video with 2 Chainz?
Yeah, when he was talking to the robot.
Having a whole conversation with him. Oh man, it was like, well, he said his name was Tony, but the fact that how the conversation was going was insane. But I liken Elon Musk to Steve Jobs on steroids, because look at Apple. Think about Apple. Think about the Apple, like his first idea of a MacBook, his first ideas of iPhones, mixing an iPod with a phone. The world was looking like, what in the world? This is crazy. And now you look up. Everybody got Apple. Everybody got a MacBook. Everybody got an iPhone. I see in the future, everybody having a Tesla, everybody having a robot, and whatever else Elon Musk create. I think that Elon Musk, he's thinking about 50, 100,000 years from now. He's not thinking about what's going on in 2024.
What happens if the robot malfunctions?
That's the scary part.
And tears up a family member or destroys something.
If the algorithm
we don't know how, all the mechanics work. We don't know what the malfunction may do to somebody. Is it a shutdown button where you just hit the button and it just...
It got to be some type.
It's got to be a kill switch on it or something.
Or is you going to give it too much power? I remember it was some dude on Dr. Ken's show talking about AI. He was a technology professor or something like that. And he was explaining, like, with this AI, people are scared, but we don't have to be scared because it can only go off of the information we feed it, we put into it.
But it's plugged into the internet, too.
But the scary part is it being hacked. Oh, so much stuff. Right. We already seen the whole Tesla.
So that's what I'm saying.
Tesla already got hacked. The whole dealership or some got hacked at Tesla. Some facility got hacked. The scary part is it being hacked. You connecting it to the Wi-Fi. Somebody getting a hold to that Wi-Fi or the data, if it's on cellular data or somehow if it's going off the towers, it could be possibly hacked.
You know what's even crazier is that they said that these robots can do whatever you want them to do.
Whatever.
So like I said, let's say I wanted a security guard. Mm-hmm. And I say, okay, I'm buying this robot to follow me around as security. Would it hurt a human being?
What if it detect a false threat? What if it thinks something is a threat and it's not really a threat? But
I'm just saying.
Now you held responsible because if the robot do something illegal, you can't put the robot in jail. You can't arrest the robot. So whatever the robot do now, it's an extension of you.
Or on the other side, if I was being attacked, how far the robot gonna go to defend me?
Man. How far do you think it would go? Do you think it would go too far or too less?
Headshot, straight up.
That's
like,
what I'm thinking.
It's just going to go right.
It might be something trivial. It might be something small.
I'm just saying.
And the robot end up doing something catastrophic.
Right.
Oh my goodness!
Hey,
that's listen. It's a whole bunch of cons, but I'm gonna be honest, T-Lo.
You know what? I hate. I don't want this. I don't want to see this. Double J.
I want the robot.
What if somebody go to the courthouse and try to marry the robot?
That's gonna
happen. Companion. You know that somebody going to. If I spend $30,000 for a robot, I'm taking you to the courthouse.
Come on now.
This is my companion.
That's a check right there.
Right.
But I'm getting a robot.
They ain't gonna fuss back. They ain't gonna.
It's gonna do whatever you tell it to do.
Whatever you tell it to do. You ain't got to worry about nobody talking back or nothing.
Oh, so y'all want a slave?
No, what I'm saying is a robot. Yeah,
but I'm not gonna do that. But people gonna do that. It's some crazy people out here.
They already marrying
they marrying weird sex dolls.
Right.
So like, if they can do that, a blow up doll, why wouldn't they be able to marry? Right. Why wouldn't they marry an actual robot who can talk and essentially have human feel, not emotion, but it's human
simulate
characteristics. Exactly, it got human characteristics.
And you know how people out here now, they doing everything under the sun.
Oh, come on.
They don't, whatever they could get away with right now.
Come on, and what they would be able to do with this robot. You can have this robot do whatever.
That's what they said
to do. I mean, but it would be helpful. Think about put it in a nursing home or something. Where some of the people are, they feel they want companionship. They sad.
Right.
They down.
The robot gonna be there all night, won't even fall asleep.
The robot can be there.
Maybe I need a robot because every time I get to talking to people, they doze off.
You feel what I'm saying? But you got the robot.
They got the robot there. They gonna talk to you all night.
That's what I'm saying.
But remember, it was a guy that was doing the chat. And the robot told him to do something to itself. Like,
see, that's the scary part, putting it in the mental health facilities, because then you got the robot telling you to do, supposedly telling you to do stuff, and then what? Or what if the guy don't even hear the robot say? What if he think in his head that the robot said it, and then he blame it on the robot? There's a whole bunch of stuff that can go wrong.
But you know what I would say is that if the robots are good for teaching, like if you got a class where they just teaching math and science. And the robot, calculate the curriculum, and so it's positive things that can happen with the robot.
It should only be a helper, though. I don't think. But it should be a main
like teacher. Will Smith, like I said, that one robot that went rogue.
Yeah, that's the scary part. But I do think that it should not be the full teacher. It should only be an assistant. Because if you got a robot in that classroom teaching these kids without no human adult there, I don't know how that's going to go, because then the kids are going to start taking advantage of the robot.
Okay, so then, on the flip side, like, what if somebody attacked the robot? Is it made out of
can it have self-defense?
Strong material? Like, what if somebody throw a brick at it?
Oh, no, it got to be
okay,
built,
so check this out. If I drop my iPhone, the glass gonna shatter.
Yeah.
And this robot has a glass face. So if it fall down and crack, the face
that gonna
crack,
mess it up? Is it indestructible?
How much? The maintenance on this.
And that's what I was gonna say. Because even if you paying that $30,000 for that one-time fee, you still got to maintain it though. What do you got to get?
Hold on. Then there's another problem.
Upgrades.
It's another problem that I'm detecting with these robots. Double J.
What up?
We energy. Okay, because you got to charge it.
And that's
okay, so how you charging these things? And
they're not going solar.
If it's all electric.
Yeah.
Oh, it's solar.
Oh, it is solar.
Yeah, they got a solar powered version for it, and also they'll have a wireless charging station inside your home for it. It only takes an hour.
So a wireless charging station.
Yep.
And you saying that it's solar powered?
And it's solar powered, yep.
Okay, well, if it's solar powered, then we straight.
The solar power is good. Still with the charging. I mean, if you got
thanks for that, Ben Jamie.
Though. This thing could be outside longer than us.
It's gonna be outside longer than you, T-Lo. I think we're missing girls. We straight.
That's why I need to get a robot to help me out in these streets.
You need a fleet,
right? I need at least 5 of them. You know what I mean? Then they go right there, get them. You know what I mean? And then they got the robot dog. They got the robot dog. You get the
bro.
You get the Optimus, and you get the robot dog.
They gonna end up having more pets too. It's not good. They gonna make a robot cat. It's gonna be.
Wow.
It's gonna be
they
more
say
pets.
He got the bird flying.
And that's what I'm saying.
The bird
it's gonna be all types of different robot animals, creatures. Oh, Lord.
It's going to be Transformers in this mug.
That's what I was going to say. This is going to be a real life Transformers. Oh, snap.
That's the next step.
Listen, I'm not like y'all. I'm not scared. I embrace this. I embrace AI. I embrace the robot. I embrace all of this.
You look like hold on. You look like one of them Power Rangers.
I'm just saying.
You look like you can turn into the Green Ranger right now. You look like you might get in one of them bots.
You feel what I'm saying?
And just get to fighting the crime and
get to going crazy.
Going across the universe fighting monsters.
But come on, real life superhero stuff. This is what we on over here.
Go Power Rangers.
Come on, man. That's what I'm talking about. I'm ready for it. I'm embracing it. Y'all over here scared. Are you ready for it?
Hold on. Wait a minute. I'm trying to form Voltron.
I'm ready for it.
I grew up on Voltron.
No, I feel that.
Y'all grew up on Power Rangers.
I definitely grew up on Power Rangers.
Hey,
no
look. Well, when we come back, we'll have more Pop Culture Report with Truth Nation social media sensation Jason Smith. Stay locked in right here on Tory Lowe.
More of the Tory Lowe Show is next on 1017 The Truth app, and 1017thetruth.com.
Truth Nation, 1017 Day, aka Truth Day, is this Thursday. And to celebrate, we will be having a Truth Spirit Week all week long. All this week, we will be giving away 10 $25 gift cards to the Pfister Cafe during all of your favorite 1017 The Truth shows. So make sure you are tuned in all day from 7 a.m. to 6 p.m. so you don't miss your chance to win a $25 gift card to the Pfister Cafe in downtown Milwaukee. Thank you, Truth Nation, for being the best fan base in the country. We truly do it for you. Milwaukee, Black Talk. 1017 The Truth.
What distinguishes Old National Bank from other lenders in helping people buy their first home and furthering their small businesses?
One thing that really makes us stand out is our grants. We have 2 really big grants right now specifically for first-time home buyers buying in Milwaukee County. The first one is for $15,000. They have to be buying within Milwaukee County and reach certain income limits. And then the second one is for $20,000, and that is through the Federal Home Loan Bank of Indiana. We're headquartered in Indiana, as you know, Denise. So that is a second grant, and that is really the highest, most robust grant program throughout the entire southeastern Wisconsin area. So it's it's up to $35,000 essentially that a person could be receiving for their first home. If you are in a position that you're looking to buy your first home throughout Milwaukee County, please give me a call. Please contact me. I'm more than happy to help everybody that I can.
And what's your number, Anna?
Sure.
How can they reach you?
414-978-0283.
Don't think twice. Call Geis. Garage doors giving you headaches? Best way I know how to deal with it is to call my friends at Geis. Family owned since 1955, Geis is the trusted authority on garage doors and openers in southeastern Wisconsin. Trust me, I use them too. With brands like CHI and LiftMaster, they have doors for every budget and will even build custom designs to match your exact needs. For fast, reliable garage repair solutions, go to GeisDoors.com or call 262-784-4250. GeisDoors.com. Don't think twice. Call Geis.
Natural gas is a clean, reliable, and convenient source of energy delivered directly to you through underground pipelines. The pipeline system has an excellent safety record, but there are clues that can help you identify a potential hazard. If you smell the strong odor of rotten eggs, hear an unusual hissing sound, or see blowing dirt or debris, it could be a natural gas leak. Leave the area immediately and call We Energies at 800-261-5325.
We Energies. People you can trust. Energy you can depend on.
So, you hear about this Project 2025?
Yeah, man. And if the part I read is like the other 900 pages, we're in real trouble.
What's it say?
They want to make it harder to vote, cut Social Security and Medicare, and even go after small businesses.
They're coming after my business.
Afraid so.
Plan is to take money from businesses like yours to give rich folks more tax breaks.
No.
So y'all gonna use your power and vote.
Of course.
And vote like our lives depend on it. Paid for by NAACP.
It's the Tory Lowe Show on 1017 The Truth app, and 1017thetruth.com.
Bop. 1017 The Truth, Tory Lowe Show. DJ Brother Z on the ones and twos. Pop Culture Report brought to you by Truth Nation social media sensation Jason Smith.
Yes, sir. We here.
Hey,
we ready.
Look, what else is going on in here?
See, look, I got a question for you.
culture streets.
I got a question for you, T-Lo.
Here we go.
Because I saw the game talking about it. You know, the rapper The Game.
Right.
We all know The Game. Go crazy.
He kind of old school right now.
I guess you would say he old school. I grew up.
He just
on
out
The
here
Game.
starting beef now.
Yeah,
he doing the reality. He on the reality circuit.
He trying to boost his name up a little bit because like obviously the music is not doing what it used to do. So now he got to find ways.
He ain't
to
on
stay
the top of the
relevant.
list.
Yeah, he got to find ways to stay relevant.
Right,
but it's still a game.
It's the game.
It's the game. He posed an interesting question, T-Lo, that I would like to see your response to.
Okay, well, what is it?
Well, I guess it's a two-part question. The first question that I would ask is, do you think if a dude go to jail that his girl is going to automatically cheat?
You know what? It depends on the relationship.
Okay, what does that mean?
It depends on the partnership. It depends on, and every situation is different.
Mm-hmm.
But sometimes it don't come out right once you go behind them jail bars. Sometimes it don't come out right.
10 years you behind bars. You expect her not to cheat at all?
You know, I'm gonna say this: 10 years. I'm gonna just tell her, hey, go and have your fun. You know, if I got 10 years, if I got out here and did something that was 10 years, hey, and I messed that up because sometimes you can't blame somebody for being free and you not being free. So I won't even put nobody through that. You know, that's 10 years of their life that they could be outside developing and doing what they doing. It depends on the time. If it's 2 years, you got to hold me down.
Yeah. So what's the limit? What's the cutoff limit? How many years do you have to be in jail that you expect your girl not to cheat?
1 year at least. One solid year.
1 year?
Maybe two. If we rocking 2.
Man, I don't care how long I'm in jail.
What? So if you got 10 years,
down.
10 years?
10 years. You better not. What? You better hold on.
Wait a minute.
Down.
Well, wait a minute. Hold on. You saying that you want somebody to cuddle up with the long pillow for 10 years?
You better come visit me and we make some stuff. If what's that dude named Eric Menendez?
Oh, wow.
Is in jail for life and he got kids and he having kids in jail?
Well, he got the conjugal visits.
That's what I need.
Okay, but if I got the conjugal visits, then you gonna ride the 10 years out with me.
That's what I'm saying.
But I don't even know if Wisconsin even got
Wisconsin
the conjugal
do that?
visits.
I don't care. She still better hold me down. We gonna figure something out. We got phone calls.
But you can't. Well, then you know all that's recorded.
We can write.
You know they gonna look at the letters.
I ain't saying nothing crazy.
No, you talking about being intimate on letters and video.
That ain't illegal, is it?
No, but it's being recorded.
Hey, listen,
you
bro.
want the warden to see your girl goodies?
I do not.
You want the warden?
That.
You want
However,
all of the COs to see your girl goodies?
I do not. However,
wow. No.
You got to weigh out the pros and the cons. You got to weigh out. I am in prison right now. Like, there's nowhere for me to go. Listen, come on, I gotta get it how I can get it.
Why would you put somebody through that?
Listen.
And it also depends on how you went in, too.
Yeah, I guess.
Like, if you was out here and she was telling you, these people ain't no good for you, and you went on anyway, and you got 10.
I can see that.
Now, if it was, a case where, it's questionable, if you innocent, I'm at least expect my girl to put up at least a decent fight.
Okay.
1 to 2 years.
Is that still your girl when you get out? Like, say you went for 10 years. You say, listen, dude.
Where else am I going? Look, that's a whole decade. Everything to change.
The problem is, what if within that 10 years she out here messing around with other dudes?
What if you come out in 10 years, she got a robot?
Oh, okay. And she married to the robot. That's what I'm saying. Anything can happen. You come out 10 years.
Would you be mad if she was married to the robot?
Actually not. I would much prefer her to.
The robot gonna beat you up?
Oh, no. I would prefer her to be chilling with the robot than another dude.
But the thing is, I don't know, because the question is, how long should somebody hold you down?
Yeah.
And if it's reasonable to me, reasonable, 1 year is reasonable.
Yeah.
2 years is you in love.
Yeah. I say, I don't care how long.
3 years, she ain't going nowhere. If she can get past the 3 year mark,
she good.
You might get to 10.
Exactly.
But at the end of the day, it all depends on who you dating, what type of female you dating, what her belief system is, and you got to weigh all that in.
It all come into play. I just expect if I'm going to jail or prison, don't make it prison. Obviously, prison. Man, you really in that mug. I don't care, girl. You better hold me down. But we got to figure out if
DJ Brother, how long should somebody hold you down? If you got locked up, I mean,
as long as I'm locked up.
What, 10 years?
You feel what I'm saying?
A decade?
You better hold me down.
Hold on.
I don't care what y'all talking about.
Otherwise, we got to break up before I go in.
Because I know what's going to be going on. Come on, bro.
Your best friend going to be at her house.
Oh, man.
Trying to figure it out. Trying to work together.
Now we really got a problem.
Trying to work on your case.
See, that's why I can't
late night working on your case.
I can't go. Working on my case. Yeah, I can't go to. This is why I can't go to jail.
Noni Juice. There go Juice back to Juice.
Oh, yeah,
how long? Hold on, it's a female here. Noni Juice. How long should, if a man get locked up, how long should the woman wait to hold him down before she start looking around?
How long were they together?
Right. That's a factor.
They've been together for a little while, a couple years.
They's pretty serious.
How long he gonna be locked up?
10 years.
How long?
10 years.
10
years?
Yeah.
10.
Ooh. I mean, look at Yandy. You know, Yandy and Mendices, but now they out and he don't want to be with her no more.
Right.
So it's like
he got too many choices.
You know what I'm saying? I mean, personally, I don't know. I'll hold it down for Corey. You know, if we like married and everything, but if you just my boyfriend and we only been together like a couple months or a year and you got to do a full bit, like, nah.
Hold on, but how long? Okay, so what's your max? How long would you wait while he in jail? Like, how many years? What's your cutoff?
I would say if it's real love and we've been together for a minute, I'll probably hold it down if he gonna come out within like 5 years.
Okay, I can dig that.
I can see that. That's why I said that's when it's real. If it's real love,
yeah, real love.
You know, if that's your one,
yeah, I feel that.
And depending on how it happened,
yeah,
I can see a strong 5.
I don't care how long I'm in jail. That girl better hold me down.
Okay,
I don't care.
Are you gonna hold her down while you in there?
That ain't a question.
Oh wow,
that ain't a question.
Hey,
that's why I need her. That's why I need the visit.
Okay, that's why to keep you straight. Yeah.
No, it's not to keep me. It's because that's what I need.
All right, I'm just saying. All right, well, I appreciate you for bringing that pop culture report.
Anytime, T-Lo. Come on now.
Hey, look, when we come back, we gonna open up the lines, Truth Nation. I got a question for Truth Nation. Stay locked in right here on Tory Lowe.
Truth Nation, the election is less than a month away, and we are excited about another episode of The Truth on Politics on Tuesday, October 15th from 6 p.m. to 8 p.m. This show engages in a thoughtful debate on the local and national elections and the policies which impact our black communities the most. Do not miss The Truth on Politics on Tuesday, October 15th from 6 p.m. to 8 p.m. with Dr. Ken Harris, Tory Lowe, Ben Jammin, Damian Elzie, and Kyle Wallace on the award-winning 1017 The Truth and streaming live on YouTube. Need a way to hype up your day?
This is Southside Serious.
Southside, this is 1017 The Truth, the URR Gruber 5K giveaway.
Oh, man, I can't believe it, man. You guys are so great, man. You're doing so much for the community. I really, really appreciate you guys.
What would you do with $5,000?
I got 2 boys. I got an 18-year-old. I got a 15-year-old. And, man, I'm gonna give it to them.
Stay tuned into 1017 The Truth for your chance to be entered into the Gruber Law Office's 5K giveaway. For contest rules, visit 1017thetruth.com.
Truth Nation, Spirit Week is here, and we're celebrating the truth for 1017 all week long. Starting Monday, it's Throwback Monday. Rock your old school fits and live in nostalgia. Tuesday, Twin Day. Find your twin and show off your outfit. I want to be like Steve. Wednesday, Jersey Day. Rep your team loud and proud. And Thursday is 1017 Truth Day. Rock your truth fit and join us for a live radio show outside the studio. That's right, Truth Nation. Come see us in person and then celebrate with us for a special happy hour at 4 p.m.
Love the sound of that.
Plus, join Jammin' with Juice after dark from 6 p.m. to 7 p.m.
I'm flaming, bitch.
That Thursday night on 1017 Day for an epic show. Join Spirit Week for 1017 Day on 1017 The Truth, where every day is a truth day.
One smile is great, but one smile in a community of smiles is so much better. A smile has a secret power that most people don't know about. A smile multiplies. It spreads from one person to the next, stretching across entire groups of people. Smile Train knows this and is proud to be creating a wave of smiles across the cleft lip and palate community in over 70 countries. Patients, doctors, advocates, fundraisers. Collectively, our smiles are a celebration of the transformed lives of over 1.5 million children. Learn how Smile Train is helping the cleft lip and palate community at smiletrain.org/learn. Smile Train, changing the world one smile at a time.
You're listening to the new 1017 The Truth, founded in partnership with Associated Bank. Your money works here. 1017 FM, 1510 AM, WGKB Waukesha, and W269DL Milwaukee. Locally owned Good Karma brand station.
Justice, Wisconsin, the truth. The most requested advocate in the state. 101.7 FM. The movement continues. Yeah. Milwaukee, stand up. Stand up. It's Tory, Lowe, the truth. From 1 to 4. We about that action, so tap in and let's go. We want that justice. We want all the smoke. From Monday through Friday, trying to bring the city hope. Yeah. Tory, Lowe from 1 to 4, Monday through Friday, let's go. We bout that action from the block, and we ready, let's go. Tap in, and it ain't no holding back. We ready.
1017 The Truth. Tory Lowe. Tory Lowe Show live from American Family Insurance Studio at the Avenue. The movement continues. The marathon continues right here on 1017 The Truth. Thank you for joining me for the second hour of the Tory Lowe Show. And we got the queen.
Hey, yo.
The advocate.
Yeah.
The author, Elizabeth Brown, in studio.
Hey, yo. Happy Monday.
Hey, happy Monday. What's happening then?
Hey, you already know. It's cold outside.
It is. It's getting there. It's boo season.
You know,
it's boo season.
It's definitely cuddle season.
I always tell people you gotta.
Yeah, it's
they gotta find shelter. You gotta find a warm place to stay.
Hey, the homosexual season is here.
It's outside. It's no longer we outside.
Oh no, we in the
inside.
House. That
right.
part, we in the house on the cuddle for real.
But speaking of this boo season and cuddling and all that. Double J was just in here for the pop culture report.
Right.
And he brought up a question. How long should a female hold her man down if he get 10 years on lock? Is that, would a female hold a man down for 10 years without cheating?
Yeah, I know women that held some men down. But my question would be what he went in for, first of all. If it didn't have nothing to do with me and the kids, and it was some fugaziness.
Right.
No, holler at me when you get on the bricks, because 9 times out of 10, I told you, dude, and them wasn't no good, and you crashed out for old boy and them. So no, I ain't gonna be able to do it.
And when there's something bad happen, when people do go to jail, I know I go when they call me because I'm by request, and when I get in the house, I always say, who told this person not to do that?
That part.
Because there's always somebody watching.
I'm telling you.
And it's always a female that's been watching, like either somebody their girlfriend or their auntie or their sister or their mama. It's always a woman in the house who told or gave a warning, like, you may not want to do that.
Facts.
And they ignored what they were saying and went on, and then whatever happened took place.
Did it anyway.
So,
and then you get locked up, and now you want to call bae,
Right.
But I mean, at the end of the day, when you think about the question, should have been, how long are men gonna hold women down? Because when you go to the prisons, because I visited several like I'm always holding them down. Shout out to all my sisters and brothers that's on lockdown. Right. But when you go to the male prisons, it's always packed with women. You understand?
Right.
Women and children. I'm talking about, I don't care what day you go, what time of the day it is, they always have visits. Now go to Chichita, okay, where the women are locked up. And 9 times out of 10, they locked up due to they was connected to somebody that was fugazi, who they claimed they loved, you know what I'm saying?
That was out here plotting.
Hey, and he spent her real quick.
Right.
But the reality of that is, I said, for me personally, if he took care of men and kids and that's the reason he got the 10 years, Hell yeah, I'm holding them
You
down.
gonna ride
the whole
decade.
Hey, look here, call me Mother Teresa, because
Right.
it's on and popping.
It's on lock.
Damn. Immediately.
Hey.
I'm definitely going to hold him down. I'm definitely going to put money on his books. We definitely going to be at every visit. You understand? Like, hey, we locked up too. And that's what individuals don't realize either. And I was just talking to somebody because I'm like, when you go and you get locked up, what you don't realize is the family locked up with you.
Right.
You dig what I'm saying? The violation that we go through just to see you. They treat us like criminals. You understand what I'm saying? So to go through those processes and procedures, you got to know how to move, when to move, what to say, what not to say. I mean, the whole shebang bang.
Right.
So in reality, again, if it has something to do with protecting me and the kids or providing for me and my kids, yeah, you got me for life.
You was taking those kind of chances.
But if you was taking fugazi chances, messing with, the lame friends that I already told you wasn't your friends, but you crashed out for them, hey, holler at me when you get on the bricks, and if I ain't with somebody, then, we
might can rekindle the flame.
Hey.
Can I call you, Ro? that's how they getting down out here.
You know what I'm saying?
But, it's a serious question because mass incarceration.
Facts.
It's
real.
And the thing is, when you talk about the system, I mean, a lot of people go in thinking, okay, I'm going to only get 1 year. I'm going to think I'm going to get. Then all of a sudden they get sledgehammered.
They'll slam you.
And then your buddy over there talk about he working on the case trying to get you out with your girl.
And they always do. They always do. Man. You know what I'm saying? You don't find out that he wasn't your buddy until he tried to get at your girl. You know what I'm saying? But the reality of that is how I feel about that. I think, it's not that he disrespecting him. If he's approaching you and you knew that was his best friend, he disrespecting you as a woman. You know what I'm saying? A lot of the young girls that I be talking to, I'm telling them, I'm like, no, he not disrespecting your man. He disrespecting you. You know what I'm saying? That he could approach you like that and he know that you was with his best friend. That not only make you look bad, you know what I'm saying? It make him look bad. So in reality, it's like you just got to make sure you know who you dealing with. Because 9 times out of 10, you don't know until the chips is down, and then that's too little, too late. So.
Hey, well, I just wanted to hear from a woman, and thank you for breaking that down.
Hey, say less.
You know what I mean? I just know not to get locked up.
That part.
I just know not to get out here and do nothing that's going to get me locked up for a decade.
All facts.
Hey, you got to be smarter.
Especially if, you being taken away from your family and it ain't got nothing to do with your family. Like, you got to make sure you out here making the right decisions for you and the people you claim you love. For a long time, people were saying, I'll die for you. Like, dying is easy.
Right.
I need you to live for me. I need you to help me pay these bills.
Be around longer.
I need you as a partnership. So you shouldn't be out here taking penitentiary chances on something fugazi.
We got to work around that. We got to come up with a better plan.
You better come up with a better plan.
Hey. Well, I want to talk about this. This happened last Friday. The Housing Authority negotiations, they had a board meeting. The Milwaukee Housing Authority, the City of Milwaukee board held a special meeting on Friday. A Florida-based company could soon take over the Housing Authority and Section 8 voucher program. Okay, well, if it's from Florida, ain't they got their own problems?
Hella problems.
So they over here, now the people from Florida about to run. Are they having a meeting about them running the...
You see all, like,
the Housing Authority?
There were so many individuals that went to this Housing Authority meeting that they tried to have on the low, okay? And through the grapevine, the people found out about it, and they ran up on them. You know what I'm saying? How you going to get somebody out of state when y'all failed in state?
Hey.
We already having issues with the slumlords that don't live here. You understand what I'm saying?
All I'm saying is...
all of these big companies that's coming in, buying all of these properties, and then they somewhere else. So when you call them, it's a voicemail. Like, no.
But the thing is, this Florida-based company, they're going to be over the... I guess they're going to be over the Section 8 voucher program.
Facts.
And I think I need somebody right here.
Come on.
So I could go up in the office.
Pull up. Hey, that part.
Because, when they ain't here, they get to run you around with the emails. Facts. They get to hit you back when they feel it. They doing that here.
They did that with the people
that's living here already.
Come on, Willie Hines.
Hey, so now it's more legitimized that they in Florida. Hey. And plus, they just had 2 hurricanes.
Come on. Come on. Talk about it.
When they gonna have time to call and deal with what's going on, and it's already out of control?
But look at the malfeasance and incompetence. We're talking about the people that's already on the inside that get to choose the group of individuals that they want to take over. Like, how fishy is that? We talking about big money that's been messed over, that's missing. You understand what I'm saying? And the same people, just like with the MPS school board, y'all was incompetent. Y'all didn't know the paperwork was messed up. Y'all didn't know nothing. But y'all the same people that get to pick the superintendent.
Well, they knew the paperwork wasn't in.
Man, come on.
You telling me all these educated people around sitting around and knowing deadlines, and these supposed to be the people that know better, that's supposed to be upholding the, our rights to get the education and all that. And they out here doing public speaking meetings and taking trips. You telling me they ain't know the paperwork wasn't right?
Hey, that's what I used to think.
They knew the paperwork wasn't right.
However,
they just didn't want them to let, because once you create the paperwork, that's where the criminal ideas can come into place.
Talk about it.
But look, we got some audio if y'all watching 101.7 The Truth as we broadcast live on YouTube. We got some video. Let's listen.
A lot of people are against this. I got to pull up the
All right, well, we got to pull up a different audio. But once again, when we talk about dealing with our community, dealing with the people, the elderly, and this is what makes me the most upsetting, is that when I look on the TV and I see our elders struggling
in opposition
to live the latter part of their lives,
are upset
and to live in harsh conditions, infestations.
Soon
to me, that's a sign that, okay,
the service that we get right now is not great.
Our generation is the next people to use those units.
Yes, we are.
Like, we up next.
Hey,
so
talk about
if they living like that, you already can see where your future going to be.
Period. Especially with these so-called educated individuals that's sitting in the front.
All I'm saying is, you going to go get a company out of Florida. You couldn't find nobody. See, and this is what I don't like about the leadership. If you ain't their buddy, instead of giving it to somebody who could possibly do it, if you're not in with their little group,
the clique,
they gonna go outside the state.
Facts.
To get some people that
malfeasance
because they can't watch them. See,
Facts.
So you got to realize, if you bring in fresh eyes from that live here, they gonna expose what's been going on.
Period.
If you get somebody that's not attached to the group, so you go outside the state to get somebody that have no clue on what's going on, and then you give them the position instead of giving somebody that's outside of the clique who get in there and they live in here. They can run the Channel 12 or Fox News or Tory Lowe and say, "Look, okay, I've been in here 2 months. Look at this."
Right, all facts.
See, that's
in
the
reality.
Trick.
And then the community, the elders left the meeting and ran up on the mayor's office. Wouldn't nobody come out to talk to him?
Right.
You know what I'm saying? He ain't have no statements.
Look, let me tell you something. They ain't gonna never talk to you. They gonna talk to the press conference. That's why I had a problem with the press conference, because they don't talk to the regular people. And then they'll say all these people came to the meeting. Well, these are the engineered people that benefit from the idea. They're them the ones that got the email. The regular folks have to really pay attention to really understand when the meetings are.
Yes.
Because it's not blasted out to the public. It's not. We don't know about it until after it happened. But the people that they want there, the organizations that benefit from the funding or the organizational ideas, they make sure that they get them people there. And,
with T-shirts.
And that room's small, too. So all you need is like 60 people. And it looked like a lot of people came on the TV.
You're correct. Just on the news.
Yeah.
So, that's real life.
Yeah, that's only 60 people that they sent the email to.
Yes.
So they
who just automatically
who are part of the problem
and got the T-shirts. Like, all of them got the same matching T-shirts.
Organized.
That's how you know it wasn't organic. You understand?
Well, I think we got some video that's back up, DJ Brother Z.
Our big story tonight at 5, an out-of-state company could soon be taking over a troubled Milwaukee Housing Authority program.
The Housing Authority Board held a special meeting today. Fox 6's Ashley Sears is live and explains a lot of people are against this.
As Sam, residents working in conjunction with the group Common Ground filled today's meeting in protest. They say they've been ignored throughout this entire process.
All in favor?
say aye.
It's not what this room wanted to hear. A group marches out of a housing authority meeting in opposition.
Shame on you.
Residents and Common Ground members are upset the city's Section 8 voucher program could soon be run by a Florida-based company.
The service that we get right now is not great, but to have somebody out of state doing it bothers me because I'd rather have somebody here hands-on.
Earlier this year, the U.S. Department of Housing and Urban Development ordered HACM, as it's known, to turn over its Section 8 voucher program to an outside vendor. HACM narrowed it down to a company called CVR. Friday, the board held a special meeting after delaying a vote earlier this week, deciding to move forward with negotiations, but did not make a final decision.
Actually, at the end of the day, that's really what we're talking about. An organization and an agency that could help HACM get back to that high performer status.
Common Ground organizers marched out of the meeting and down to the mayor's office, handing over a letter.
So no one from the mayor's office is available on a Friday afternoon?
Then trying to call him on the phone.
The person you're trying to reach is not available.
They say the entire process has left residents out and a decision shouldn't be made with open vacancies on the board. They don't want an out-of-state company taking over.
This is a sham. This is sneaky. This is back alley politics. This is a moment where Mayor Johnson ought to feel ashamed.
Oh, wow. Hey, look, I'm going to tell you.
Absolutely,
He's going to stand
positively.
behind this boy, Willie Hines.
All facts.
Willie Hines can't commit no crime.
And committing all that.
Hey, all I'm saying is this is
like
where
the violations is real.
the buddy system fails the people every time.
Every time.
And y'all go along with it. Y'all listen to these people. Look what they doing to the elders.
Come on.
But these are the same people telling you who to vote for, what to do with your life. Standing at the press conference like they know what's going on. And I'm telling you right now, we allow that to happen as a people, as a whole, voting buddy. Yeah. Without understanding that we have to get people from the front lines. Every seat, every elected seat, especially on the north side, needs somebody that's that understands what needs to be done for the community that they're trying to serve. That's all I'm saying.
Real talk.
So when they asking us for the vote and y'all thinking, oh, he got a nice smile, or, well, they so nice, they so sweet, that's not the right thing to look at. Oh, he black, that's not what to look for. To look for is, what do you need from these people? And so you can measure after every term, so when they come back around, you didn't do this, you didn't do that for us, we're not going to have you back around. Some of y'all not really holding these people to task because you didn't ask for nothing. But when something bad happened, you assumed that they were going to do the right thing for you on your behalf. And you're seeing that it's not the case. Willie Hines was a Common Council president.
Come on.
Willie Hines was Common Council president. Ashanti Hamilton, it was a Common Council president. They served as alder people, and they've been in this community long enough to understand where they need to put the energy and the money and the resources. Now that's idea. That's idea that they're supposed to know that because they've been around so long. But what they are doing is what they always have done. Always have done. And when the people say that these people have failed them, listen to the elders. These are elders, black elders, white elders. Ivy went up in there. It was Hispanic, Russian, white people up in there.
Real.
If they're failing the elders of the community, that's a red flag.
Come on.
That is a red flag. The elders ain't got time to be out here protesting.
Come on.
They didn't live their life. They got these elders protesting.
Hey.
And they got, they need medical help.
Facts.
Some of them, mental health, disability. They living in their latter years, and y'all got these elders standing outside City Hall with a sign?
With a sign. And not only that, because we're talking about how many years that they're still living with bed bugs. They're still living with rat infestation. They're still living with mold. Okay? People act like we're far removed from that. No, they're still being ate up by bed bugs.
They called the number.
While the mayor is playing games.
And they called the number.
Man, come on.
On TV.
Yes.
And it's so sad because This was always going on. Y'all just seeing it live in real time.
I'm telling you.
It don't matter if it's a Friday, if it's a Monday, if it's a Wednesday or a Tuesday, you're going to get a phone message. And I played the phone message from the Office of Violence Prevention on this show, and they didn't answer the phone for like 2 weeks in a row.
Facts.
And never answered it. And the voice message was the wrong date.
Come on.
So
They
that means
still out of
nobody was.
COVID. Come on.
That means that nobody was even dealing with the phone service.
Talk about it.
And so they replaced her, got Ashanti Hamilton. You know what I mean?
And he called back White Widow.
He called White Widow back.
Immediately.
But the family who got stricken by the violence couldn't even get a call back.
Till
we had to swirl the energy. That's all I'm saying. So this is a game that's been played for a long time.
Oh, yeah, they definitely playing in our face.
So
absolutely.
Hey, if y'all can sit there and stand behind these people after the elders can't get no sleep.
Come on.
After the elders are on TV screaming for help, protesting outside the mayor's office because they can't relax in their latter years, then I don't know what to say about what you think or how you moving.
Yeah.
Because you next.
You definitely next.
You next. If you got to depend on this service or resource, you already know what's coming.
And a lot of elders gonna have to, because a lot of the individuals who have worked their whole lives but didn't meet a certain criteria. They talking about taking Social Security. You understand what I'm saying? Like, a lot of us is looking at this in our latter years. So the reality of what's really going on today might not be affecting you, but it's going to affect you tomorrow. It's definitely going to affect you tomorrow or the next 5, 10, 15 years.
Well, and on the flip side of that, just to do a flip side idea, these are people y'all voted for.
Man.
Because they had the polls in the bottom or in the bottom of those housing structures. The voting ideas was inside those poll structures.
About to set it up right now.
And so
we coming into another election.
And I remember back when I was running for office, and I would see the polls down there inside these facilities, these housing structures. Yep. And, they would keep the elderlies cut off from the people that was running, the new people that was running for office. Yeah. You had to come up with a plan. You couldn't go up in there. Hold on, you couldn't go in there. You had to come up with a plan that they could come in this room.
Yeah.
And then, but the incumbent could go in there and do whatever they want.
Facts.
And, shake hands, you know what happens during election time. Now they got all these plans for you. Now this is what they gonna do for you. Yeah. And they rope you in every time. So now a lot of the elders, and just to say it, I'm gonna just say it, because a lot of this is a result of the way you voted.
Facts.
Is a lot of it, because a lot of these people been in office for a long time, and a lot of it is, and a lot of this is due to y'all votes.
Facts.
And I'm gonna help y'all. I'm out here. I'm working with it. I'm going against it.
But the reality
but y'all ain't helping me out, because y'all keep giving these people a job every 4 years.
Every 4 years, and we have nothing to show for it. And now it's dire for them. You know what I'm saying? Like, people not understanding what comes along with rat droppings.
And this.
You know what I'm saying?
It's a slap in the face. That's what it is. That because you calling the people that you actually voted for.
Facts.
And they ain't picking up the phone. You calling the people that you voted for, and they got a Florida company trying to deal with the situation. Yeah. You put them people in power.
Yeah.
That's all. But like I said, we gonna fight now.
We definitely gonna fight.
We gonna fight, but I'm gonna just say on the flip side of the conversation,
all facts.
That's what happened.
Everybody got to be held accountable.
Right.
And again, those who have continually voted the same way and wondering why the results have been above and beyond egregious is because these individuals automatically think that they can do whatever the hell they want to, because you have not showed them that they have to work. And sometimes, it got to get bad before people realize that they probably didn't do the right thing. And I respect my elders. I respect my elders because I'm the one that's going to show up, along with other people who are willing to take those chances when people in our community are being affected in a negative way. But at the same time, y'all got to help me out and hold these people accountable and stop giving away y'all votes and giving and re-empowering them every time the election time comes, because with this situation alone. Yeah. They not fighting for you.
This somebody, grandmama.
Come on.
Auntie.
Come on.
Sister. Like, grandmama ain't supposed to be going through this.
At all. At all.
Grandpa ain't supposed to be going through this.
At all.
But they out there holding the sign.
Hey.
With the bed bug bumps on their arm.
Yes.
Horrible. Hey, look, when we come back, Truth Nation will have more conversation. Stay locked in right here on Tory Lowe.
Don't touch that dial. The Tory Lowe Show will be right back on 1017 The Truth, The Truth app, and 1017thetruth.com. Truth Nation, join us live for the Truth Summit on Saturday, October 26th from 10 a.m. to 1 p.m. at the 3rd Street Market Hall. This exclusive in-person roundtable will examine the state of finances, education, and politics for Black Milwaukee. Dr. Ken Harris will be joined by expert guests for a lively debate and insights that you can't afford to miss. We've got it covered on the pulse of Black Milwaukee. Get your tickets to the Truth Summit by visiting 1017thetruth.com.
Vice President Kamala Harris.
I get it. The cost of rent, groceries, and utilities is too high. So here's what we're going to do about it. We will lower housing costs by building more homes and crack down on landlords who are charging too much. We will lower your food and grocery bills by going after price gougers who are keeping the cost of everyday goods too high.
Kamala Harris's economic plan is focused on lowering costs for families, so you can keep more of your paycheck. That starts with the cost of housing. For first-time home buyers, she's offering $25,000 in down payment assistance. To build wealth, her plan offers up to $50,000 in new startup tax deductions. This is exactly how we can build generational wealth and strengthen our community, so we can get the chance to do more than just get by, but to get ahead.
You work hard for your paycheck. You should get to keep more of it. As president, I'll make that my top priority.
I'm Kamala Harris, candidate for president, and I approve this message.
Paid for by Harris for President.
Since 1899, Port Washington State Bank has been dedicated to helping small businesses. I'm James Showalter, president of PWSB and a proud resident of Ozaukee County. For over 5 generations, we've been helping businesses in southeastern Wisconsin do more. Our commercial lending team takes the time to listen and provide the care you deserve. We're proud to serve this community, and we'd be proud to serve your business. Stop into Port Washington State Bank today.
Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
Truth Nation, 1017 Day, aka Truth Day, is this Thursday. And to celebrate, we will be having a Truth Spirit Week all week long. All this week, we will be giving away 10 $25 gift cards to the Pfister Cafe during all of your favorite 1017 The Truth shows. So make sure you are tuned in all day from 7 a.m. to 6 p.m. so you don't miss your chance to win a $25 gift card to the Pfister Cafe in downtown Milwaukee. Thank you, Truth Nation, for being the best fan base in the country. We truly do it for you. Milwaukee, Black Talk. 1017 The Truth.
How much does it cost to talk to Gruber Law Offices after a serious accident? It's free. Yes, free, as in it won't cost you anything to speak with us. There's never a fee until we win your case. Gruber Law Offices. One call, that's all.
Prostate cancer screening is a simple blood test. It's a simple blood test. Get it done. If you want info on how to take action, the Prostate Cancer Foundation is here to help. Go to pcf.org today. Remember, it's your life, and it's a simple blood test. Get it done.
You are listening to The Tory Lowe Show on 1017 The Truth app, and 1017thetruth.com.
Right pocket got blues in it. Lord send them packs to me. I know what to do with it. $1,000 shoes. I'm walking on a damn house. He ain't running up a bag. He running his damn mouth. I'm Mr. Swinger Dope. Yeah. Mr. Beat the Road. Yeah. 2,000 on a coat. Stepping on a throat. I'm Mr. Ride Foreign. I'm Mr. Ain't Going. He Mr. Pump Faker. I'm Mr. Pot Scraper.
1017 The Truth, Tory Lowe Show. DJ Brother Z on the ones and twos. Elizabeth Brown in studio.
Hey, yo.
Hey, we got to head over to D.C., where 94% of police use of force in D.C. is against black people. This is what a study says. This statistic is from the D.C. Office of Police Complaints. It was higher than a report that was in 2022, which showed that black people were subjects of 90% of use of force.
Who's surprised?
I'm not.
Hey.
It's been going on for a long time.
Man, look.
It's just getting...
Since they was patty rollers.
You know.
Okay.
But when they put this out there, you know, it's interesting to watch because we know, I see it all the time.
Man.
they talk about Project 2025. I think it's already happened. It's already going on.
It's in play.
Look, it's been going on. I don't know, Jim Crow. I mean, all this stuff has been going on all this whole time. Not whatever time. I'm talking about the behavior that they talking about.
It's getting more and more egregious.
Right.
Even after George Floyd.
I'm just saying.
Sandra Massey.
I be laughing because I be like, don't fearmonger to me because it's already, it ain't nothing it's already happening.
We dealing. You know what I'm saying? Like,
they act like we
in it.
They act like we ain't black, like we can't see what's going on in the community. This is what I don't like during election time. They got to re-educate black on what's going on in black community.
Take it easy.
Now everybody an expert on what's going to happen for black people during the election time.
That part.
But before the election time, it was crickets. See, that's what I don't like.
Real talk.
So don't do that.
Please don't.
My eyes, I've been watching for a long time.
Yeah, they've been open for a long time.
But we got some audio if y'all watching 1017 The Truth live on YouTube. Let's listen.
There are renewed calls for D.C. police to revise how they conduct those stop and frisk movements in our communities.
Yeah, this comes after the ACLU D.C. released a report this morning that says based on police data for 2022 through 2023, black people are still disproportionately targeted in our city.
This has been an issue WUSA 9 has reported on for the last 7 years, and tonight our Matthew Torres takes a look at the latest numbers.
As a man, you have to keep on pushing.
MB Cottingham admits years after settling a lawsuit in 2018 against a D.C. police officer over this high-profile stop and frisk incident, the case still affects him at times.
I have to kind of block it out of my mental, even though it has happened and I know that it does exist.
For years, WUSA 9's investigative team has covered D.C.'s police stop and frisk policies, including concerns of underreported numbers and racial disparities. This new report analyzes stop and frisk data collected by D.C. police in 2022 through 2023. It revealed that black people composed 70% of people stopped in the district, despite making up only 44% of the city's population.
If you imagine over a 2-year course, a black person being stopped about every 10 minutes, it really raises a concern about biased policing.
MPD lists removing guns as the main reason for stop and frisks. But this new report says that stops led to less than 1% of guns seized in 2022 and just over 1% in 2023.
We're just not actually seeing these stops as generating the level of gun seizures that would have us think, hey, these are effective, this makes sense.
And if the community feels, and that's what this issue gets to, that the police are racial profiling, that's not good. We will not have effective policing in this city.
We reached out to D.C. police for a comment, but they have not responded yet. The ACLU says it's time to consider how to minimize this policy and put resources on other community policing efforts. Cottingham agrees.
It's always that slight hope of things can get better. We'll see.
Matthew Torres, WUSA 9.
Anytime they talk about hope, you know it ain't going to happen.
Man, come on,
we hoping it's going to happen.
Look,
Look.
This man was violated on camera, okay? The vicious, I don't know what it is that, you know what I'm saying? Like, how many more studies do they have to do? How many more lawsuits? Because, the ACLU, they take a lot of money, too, when they come in and they do these lawsuits for these, black men or whatever. But, again, no executive, nothing for black folks. Y'all have all the data. You have all the testing.
Hold on.
We're still asking a system who was given birth to violate us to think that they not going to, come on.
Continue to find a way to continue to do it.
Come on.
They just revising it. Revising the strategy because, like I said, look at the root cause of how they started. You know what I mean?
That part.
And they always upgrading the idea and putting it in different spaces to make you think that it's something that it's not. And I'll say this, Milwaukee had a lawsuit settlement of $3.4 million when it comes to stop and frisk. And they still haven't complied with all of the things that happened in the lawsuit that happened here in Milwaukee.
In 2024.
So back in the day, this was back in 2018.
2018.
Yeah. So what I'm saying is, in 2018, they had us up there talking about the same thing that's going on in D.C.
Yes.
It sounds like they just moving to different black communities with the blueprint to win the settlements on the stop and frisk and putting all of these consent decrees and saying, okay, y'all got to meet these things by a certain date, and they not getting met. They not even getting met right here in Milwaukee with the lawsuit that they had when it came to stop and frisk.
It's not going to get met because they're not trying. I mean, when you think about the system that it is, what it came from or morphed into after the patty rollers, it's still happening. When you're talking about stop and frisk supposed to stop guns, where's the stop and frisk when, you know, you got white individuals shooting up schools and malls and things like that?
You seen the video where they went and talked to the boy and took his word for it, and then he went on to shoot up the school.
This is what I'm saying. So I'm going to need you to make it make sense, because you're saying one thing, but in reality, it's something else. You know, when we go into our schools, there's metal detectors. When you go into a school somewhere else, that ain't happening. You understand? Like, you don't have to go through all of that. So the reality of it is that we're being over-policed. They see the malfeasance and the incompetence of these, and the violence and the brutality, and we losing our lives daily, but no change.
Well, I'm reading a report from the Wisconsin Public Radio. This was back in September 26, 2023. And they saying that report finds black Milwaukee residents still more likely to be stopped and frisked by police. And this was 5 years after a historic 2018 ACLU settlement. So it didn't, we got these communities that have the data that lost in court due to the stop and frisk, the just stopping black people. And they saying that it's about guns and this and that, but it's really about to implement fear into the black community, to brutalize the black community, and they're using titles of stop and frisk. And then when you take them to court, take them to task, they'll settle out and have these huge lawsuits. The money don't go to nobody that was stopped and frisked.
Come on.
It goes to the lawyers.
Come on.
And it seemed like they got this blueprint, the ACLU and these organizations, now that they got the blueprint on how to sue. All you got to do is make it happen in one place. They'll go to another place, make the adjustment,
and get the money,
and they're going around suing, and nothing is actually coming, nothing tangible is actually coming out of it.
They're still being violated. New York, I mean, you name it. This is an epidemic.
Right.
In black communities all over the place, And the sad part of that is, people receiving monies, none of these black men are receiving treatment. There's no repair
from the brutalization.
Come on.
Hey, look, when we come back, we got Black Conscious. If y'all want to join the conversation, I ain't even asked my question of the day. I ain't even asked my question of the day yet, DJ Brother Z. When we come back, I'm gonna ask my question of the day. Truth Nation. Stay locked in right here on Tory Lowe.
The Tory Lowe Show returns after this on 1017 The Truth app at 1017thetruth.com.
The Wisconsin Black Chamber is in the house. Join us in October for our third Thursday networking event featuring the pitch competition. October 17th at the Sherman Phoenix, 3536 West Fond du Lac Avenue, 5 to 9 p.m. If you've been planning to pitch, come on out. This is one of the last 2 chances to qualify for the finale in December.
Entrepreneurs, take the challenge every second and third Saturday at our business boot camp at the Chamber headquarters, 2900 West Fleet, from 9 a.m. to 6 p.m.
Our next 501c3 class is October 24th at the Chamber, 2900 West Valete Street, from 6 to 8 p.m.
Save the date, November 29th to December 1st. It's the Black Friday Weekend Diverse Business Expo. There'll be speakers, fashion shows, and our music fest. We are looking for a hairstylist specializing in natural hair, braids, twists, or a barber. Contact us if you're working on growing your clientele.
Stay connected. Follow us on Instagram at WI Black Chamber and visit our website at twbcc.com.
So you don't miss out
on what we have
going on.
What if one day you went to your secret hiding place? That spot that only you know about? And instead of what you came for, you found something a little different. What if instead of your private stash, you found a simple phone number, 1-800-662-HELP? What would you do? Would you stop and give it some thought? Would you make the call? The truth is, all drug use comes with risk. Before those risks become real, before drugs turn your life upside down, before drugs take their toll on you and your family, know that there is help. You can quit. If you or someone you love is struggling with drug use or prescription drug misuse, call 1-800-662-HELP for 24-hour free and confidential information and treatment referral. Or go to samhsa.gov/thereishelp.
In our community, you will find a Center for Food Security. You'll discover a Center for Behavioral Health Support, a proven center for home care, a successful center for employment, a center for trauma recovery, and more. We are Centers for Independence. Find out how you can support Centers for Independence's work and mission at cfihope.org/independence.
Dear Dad, I don't say this enough, but you're my hero. I know you're not feeling this election, but please do me a favor. Vote. Our Black history, my access to healthcare, and our voting rights are under attack. Extreme politicians want to take away our voice and our vote. Our future, my future, is on the ballot right now. You have the power to make sure my voice is heard. Please, Dad, use your power. Vote. Like my life depends on it. Paid for by NAACP.
More of the Tory Lowe Show is next on 1017 The Truth, The Truth app, and 1017thetruth.com.
Seven The Truth, Tory Lowe Show. DJ Brothers on the ones and twos. Elizabeth Brown in studio.
Hey yo.
Look, I gotta ask my question of the day. But before I ask my question of the day, I got Black Conscious on the lines. Black Conscious want to call in and comment, make a comment. Black Conscious, you're on the new 1017 The Truth. Tap in.
Yeah, he's tied up right now. Let me also tell you what, Tory. That also is about control. Frisky search. We had to get you spear chuckers. We had to get them spears from your little coons. I tell you.
Really?
What. So, it was never about no guns because you know what? You don't need to frisk and search when you got God, Great American AR-15 on your side.
Oh, wow.
That I gave to my sons because he deserved it. It is God-given right. You understand me? So let's not get it twisted here. We don't need those. We don't need those machines at our lovely white schools because they are safe. Unless you kick off one of our little kids and his God-given right to grab that gun and do what he has to do.
Oh, wow.
So I'm gonna let y'all be because some of them schools in what they call it MPSs, they got all the metal detectors and still ain't safe. Only Trump can make them safe in this God, Great America.
Or Joe Biden. Because it's a liberal ran in our community, the MPS.
I tell you what, Joe Biden couldn't run my grave if I gave it to him. He could take my gun up my damn hand. I tell you what.
Maybe Tim Walls could come through.
Tim now.
Hey,
you just seen him with the guns.
Maybe he'll put the guns down and put the tampons in their hand.
Hey, listen. While y'all was saying that, because I came up in that era, and probably you guys as well. Some of the safest schools now is on the north side with those metal detectors. What man intended for evil, God made it for good. So some of the MPSs in public schools are some of the safest schools to walk around at this point. How strange is that?
Make it make sense.
Hey.
Because they saying they suing right now for the police to be back in MPS. So.
Well, that was a part of the tax.
Yeah.
The increase.
Correct.
That they would put people in the school. Police.
The officers, yeah.
Well, can I ask my question of the day?
Go ahead, fam.
And thank you, Black Conscious, for that rendition
of
whatever. I mean, we got it. You know? But my question of the day, now I'm going to change gears here because it's something that happened. You know, I was watching something on YouTube and I got to ask this question, Elizabeth Brown.
What?
My question of the day, Truth Nation, is what favorite food that you used to eat you used to eat it, but then you realized it wasn't good for you.
Oh, wow.
And now you had to make a whole bunch of changes, but it was something that you was a part of your diet.
Mm-hmm.
And you was like eating it like, okay, this is my thing. But then all of a sudden you start going down the rabbit hole, doing a little research.
Everything.
And then you found out that it probably wasn't what they promoted it to you to be.
Yeah. Milk does the body
And
good.
my thing was milk. I don't even drink regular milk no more.
Me either.
Because all the truth started coming out about it. They started putting these documentaries on TV.
Mm-hmm.
And, I remember waking up on Saturday and I got a big bowl of milk, and milk does a body good.
Hey.
I had a milk mustache. I was trying to drink the milk and try to make the milk mustache.
Hey, the fake food pyramid. I mean, when you name it.
But, just individuals.
It's bacon for me.
Because it's individuals out here that when we get diabetes or when we get something health, when we get health issues, the doctor come to you and be like, well, you can't do that no more. You can't eat that no more.
Right.
You can't drink that no more, depending on what hits you.
Facts.
Because it's multiple things that's hitting folks.
Oh, yeah, no doubt.
But what I'm saying is, what food item that you enjoyed that now you can't even have? Or you realize it wasn't good for you?
It was bacon for me, but I'm still eating it. So, I mean,
Okay, so you realize that the bacon...
All facts.
Well, the Nation of Islam was telling people not to eat that pork.
And they sure was. And, again...
Eat that pork chop.
Yeah, that's an epic fail because I'm still... I'm still eating it.
I'm just saying, it was milk because I remember when I was a kid, we used to eat the generic cereal, and salute to Grandma. We couldn't get we couldn't get the Captain Crunch, but we got the King Crown. You hear me?
The King Crown was actually really good.
Right, well, I'm just saying, but it got soggy too quick.
What was it called? The Vitamin King too?
Yeah, the Vitamin King. It got soggy, like you had to eat it right there. I
liked it when it was soggy. I didn't like it because it used to tear up the roof of my mouth.
I like the crunch. I like the crunch berries. You know what I mean? I was one of those crunch berry people.
Mine get soggy, fam.
But like I said, I want y'all to text in, Truth Nation. What food that you enjoy that now you can't even have it no more?
Man.
And it's a struggle because once you see it on that plate, when you go to folks' houses, and
you see it, look.
And they done cooked it up right with the seasoning it up right.
Hey, I tried it. I tried not to, but bacon make everything better, and I'm definitely love a.
You got the bacon bits on everything,
I love a smothered pork chop. You understand? I gotta have it. So, epic
I don't know. 833
my thoughts.
212-1017.
In my head, I was gonna quit.
Talk to text 833-212-1017. It's a couple of food items that I don't eat no more.
Yeah.
The gummies,
man,
like the gummy bears,
the
gummy candy.
Man, I love some Swedish fish.
The Myconites.
Hey. Anything with white sugar in it.
I think that they started saying that a lot of the gummy candy was coming from like a pigskin type idea. So what I'm saying is, I was like, okay, I didn't even really like the gummy worms, but I know a lot of people was eating the gummies.
Yeah.
But then when I started realizing what they was making it from and how they was processing it, I was like, man, it's bad for your teeth.
Man,
a lot of people was eating that sugary candy, and it was getting stuck in there in between their teeth.
Yeah.
And now they at the dentist looking like, looking like Dracula.
And that's due to the fluoride with the toothpaste.
I'm just saying.
Because now I done learned how to make natural toothpaste.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So, and I ain't had no issues with cavities in a long time since I started using, the clove paste. So.
Hey, look, Not Really a City Girl said, leave that pork alone.
Hey.
Put that pork down.
I ain't gonna even be able to do it. I ain't even gonna lie.
You smothering it with the gravy and everything, with the rice and the gravy.
You understand what I'm saying? With all the little fixings, some bell peppers. You know what I'm saying?
Somebody said gliding. Gliding, yes, gliding. Chitterlings. Somebody said
I love some chitlins.
Ooh,
Sign me up.
Let me tell you something.
Sign me up twice.
I never liked chitlins. I don't understand it.
Hey.
Oh, hold on. My family ate the chitlins because they from Mississippi.
I do too.
I never understood why people ate pig feet, chitlins, and hog head cheese.
Hawkhead cheese is good on some Ritz crackers.
Goodness.
Man, look here.
Dude, let me tell y'all something. Y'all,
looky.
You ain't had a cracker unless you put the hoghead cheese on it.
On my mama, or some liver cheese.
Liver cheese. I mean, what I'm saying is, these are food items that when you grow up with, and we was eating these food items and putting hot sauce on it.
Yeah,
you know
they put hot sauce on
everything.
I can't,
especially if they from the South.
Facts.
But what food item that you love to eat? This is the question of the day. That you can no longer eat right now, or you eating it, but you know you ain't supposed to eat
that part.
833-212-1017. Talk to text 833-212-1017. When we come back, we're gonna open up the lines, Truth Nation. They liked it right here on Tory Lowe.
The Tory Lowe Show returns after this on 1017 The Truth, The Truth app, and 1017thetruth.com.
Truth Nation, it is Denise Thomas from Truth Be Told with DT and Telly, and I am so excited for you to tune in to our monthly interview with Old National Bank. Old National Bank will be joining us to discuss why they are so committed to supporting women and people of color-owned businesses, while also discussing their Empowerment Loan Program, which can provide your business access to funds up to $5 million. So don't miss our Truth Be Told monthly interview with Old National Bank at 8 a.m. on the award-winning 1017 The Truth.
Vice President Kamala Harris.
I get it. The cost of rent, groceries, and utilities is too high. So here's what we're going to do about it. We will lower housing costs by building more homes and crack down on landlords who are charging too much. We will lower your food and grocery bills by going after price gougers who are keeping the cost of everyday goods too high.
Kamala Harris's economic plan is focused on lowering costs for families, so you can keep more of your paycheck. That starts with the cost of housing. For first-time home buyers, she's offering $25,000 in down payment assistance. To build wealth, her plan offers up to $50,000 in new startup tax deductions. This is exactly how we can build generational wealth and strengthen our community, so we can get the chance to do more than just get by, but to get ahead.
You work hard for your paycheck. You should get to keep more of it. As president, I'll make that my top priority.
I'm Kamala Harris, candidate for president, and I approve this message.
Paid for by Harris for President.
My overall experience with Gruber Law Offices has been phenomenal.
The treatment was excellent.
They will be supportive of you. They will listen to you.
It was a great experience knowing that I had people to help me.
I know I could count on them to do what I needed to get done.
Experience with Gruber was great.
They gave me my life back.
It was amazing.
He gets results.
We know how to win. If you've been injured, call Gruber Law Offices. One call, that's all.
Gruber Law Offices had my best interests at heart.
Get your tickets now to the Milwaukee Gala that helps empower communities and change lives. Join us at the new rooftop ballroom of the Baird Center for Greater Milwaukee Urban League's Black and White Ball, celebrating legacy and impact. It's all happening on Saturday, November 2nd, with entertainment by Shantae Moore. This event will sell out. Get your ticket and sponsorship information now at tmul.org and click on the Black and White Ball link. That is tmul.org.
If you are an African American or Hispanic adult with type 2 diabetes, the University of Wisconsin needs your help to participate in Enrich, a diabetes research study which may involve working with a pharmacist and or a community health worker. Most discussions will be held over the phone. All participants will receive compensation. For more information, call Delicia now at 414-550-1016. That's 414-550-1016. And ask Delicia about Enrich.
It's the Tory Lowe Show on 1017 The Truth app, and 1017thetruth.com.
Sick. Hungry. Starving. Not thirsty. Just hungry.
1017 The Truth. Tory Lowe Show. DJ Brother Z on the ones and twos. Elizabeth Brown in studio. Question of the day. What food item that you love to eat? You love it. You like, this is something that you're going to have a hard time
letting go.
You don't want to let it go, but you can't because it may cause some issues.
Hey.
But, you know,
That's
you might snack on it. You know, if you see it every now and then, you might, you know, revisit it, even though the doctor told you can't even eat it.
Hey, that's why I fast.
You know, I'm going to tell you
once
this.
a season.
I'm going to tell you this. I fast all the time, but I think I still get inflammation from, you know, when I do eat.
Yeah.
As I get older, when I was younger, I could maintain, you know, my metabolism probably was super fast, but I think as I got older, you get the itis. after you eat something, you get the itis. Well,
you just want to lay down.
But you know, you get to nodding off. You know what I mean? But you know what I found out? The itis is short for inflammation.
Yeah,
that's what.
Yeah,
you know that means you got inflammation in your system. And it's slowing things down, and your body trying to fight it, so you get sleepy because your body working to fight what you just ate.
Hey, that's why I do intermittent fasting. So when I do eat, but if I don't eat after a certain time, after 7 at night, then your body go into its zone.
We on the chat. Gerardo says, and I'm saying name something that you're gonna have a hard time giving up because you like to eat it and you can't really eat it right now. And he says breast milk. It's okay for an infant to drink, but not for a grown man.
It is okay for a grown man. A lot of black men are alive in slavery due to the fact that they was trying to starve them and the black woman breastfed them. Right. Breast milk has everything you need, and it helps you battle cold seasons and all that. So
I need to reinvest in some. I don't know. But the thing is,
there's people out here buying it.
Hey, but I'm just saying, at the end of the day, when we talk about learning and getting information and trying to add it, you know, the hardest part for me has been to dealing with food because I love to eat. I love to eat.
Man,
you know what
come
I mean?
on.
You know, I remember when we was growing up here. I remember when we was growing up pretty poor.
Yeah.
And when I was looking on TV and seeing all the commercials and all the fast food restaurants and all the ideas, and grandma didn't have it like that.
Yeah.
So I think that I got some side effects because when I got older, I would get the food that I wanted.
Yeah.
You know, because you couldn't have then.
Yeah.
But then now I'm older and more wiser and more mature.
Yeah.
I'm starting to realize, okay, this is what's causing me to have the inflammation, which we call the itis.
Yes. Yeah.
And now I got to chill out because we got to start banking on living longer.
We do have to start banking on living longer. And the first thing we got to do is throw out that food pyramid who had us, you know what I'm saying, misled. Like I'm reading a book right now that breaks down the genetic code, you know, for black people, especially black babies and the stuff that, you know, we drink. Remember, I sent you a text yesterday about, you know, the sickle cell because you went to the sickle cell walk. Salute to all those that showed up for that. But due to what our children intake, the diet causes, especially, you know, like sickle cell and stuff like that.
And
so
a lot of diseases come from the food that we consume as well.
And especially in America, because ain't nothing what they told you it was.
Well, they shipping the healthy stuff outside the United States.
Hey, that part.
But when we come back, Truth Nation, we'll have more conversation. Stay locked in right here on Tory Lowe.
Calling all big thinkers. The world's climate is changing. These aren't new facts, but it means we must think in new ways about how we can live, prosper, and provide energy for our world while protecting our planet. Engineers are answering the call to create cleaner, safer, reliable energy. Solar power, harnessing the power of the sun to light all corners of the globe. Wind power, channeling a simple breeze to bring electricity to our homes. Hydropower, using the natural flow of water to generate electricity. Nuclear power, engineering advanced reactors that are safer, more reliable, and produce zero carbon emissions. Engineers are leading the way and empowering the next generation. Engineers answer the call. Brought to you by the National Academy of Engineering. Learn more at nae.edu.
My name is Ariel. When I arrived In the U.S., at 19, I struggled to find job opportunities without my high school diploma. My entire life changed when I took a chance and got my high school diploma at age 22. Everything I have, my education, my career, my marriage, I owe to the Adult Literacy Center and my teachers. They were with me every step of the way, helping with my English and math, making sure I push through all the challenges.
Ariel, your success proves that what I'm doing as a teacher has real meaning.
It was an honor helping you achieve your greatness. Now you're helping others achieve theirs. It inspires me.
Education was the key that unlocked all my opportunities.
When you graduate, they graduate. Find free and supportive adult education centers near you at finishyourdiploma.org. Brought to you by Dollar General Literacy Foundation and the Ad Council.
Tune in to the award-winning 1017 The Truth's Business Spotlight this Thursday at 3:57 p.m. between the Tory Lowe Show and Truth in the Afternoon with Dr. Ken Harris. Carrie Noni will be joined by Tamara Castle, CRA Mortgage Loan Officer at Associated Bank. Tamara and Carrie will discuss the advantages of owning a home over renting. You will not want to miss these great tips that she shares. So again, tune into the Business Spotlight with Associated Bank this Thursday at 3:57 p.m. on the award-winning 1017 The Truth.
You are listening to the home of Milwaukee's realest conversations. 1017 FM, 1510 AM WGKB Waukesha and W269DL Milwaukee, a locally owned Good Karma brand station.
Justice, Wisconsin, the truth. The most requested advocate in the state. 101.7 FM. The movement continues. Yeah. Milwaukee, stand up. It's Tory Lowe, the truth. From 1 to 4, we about that action, so tap in and let's go. We want that justice, we want all the smoke. From Monday through Friday, trying to bring the city hope. Yeah. Tory Lowe from 1 to 4, Monday through Friday, let's go. We bout that action from the block, and we ready, let's go. Tap in, and it ain't no holding back. We ready.
1017 The Truth. Tory Lowe. Tory Lowe Show live from American Family Insurance Studio at the Avenue. The movement continues. The marathon continues right here on 1017 The Truth. Thank you for joining me for the third hour of the Tory Lowe Show. We got the Queen.
Hey, yo.
The advocate, the author Elizabeth Brown in studio.
Yeah.
How you doing, Queen?
Hey, you already know. I'm here for it. I am here for it.
Question of the day. What food item that you love to eat? You love it now. You know.
Absolutely.
This was a part of your diet.
Hey.
You know, every individual got their favorite.
Bacon.
But then you realized, man, this may not be the best thing for me.
Facts.
You know,
it's good
especially
to me.
as you get older.
It ain't good for me, but we're going to work it out.
Maybe the doctor even had to tell you, some of y'all with that high cholesterol, some of y'all with that high blood pressure,
right?
That you had to go to the doctor visit.
Yeah.
And some of y'all ain't eating stuff because the doctor looked you in the eye and said, you got to lose some weight or you can't keep eating this because it might cause you some serious health effects.
Man, my doctor used to always tell me I was overweight, fam. Like,
what was he looking at? Oh, wow.
I was considered obese. Man, when they put you on that scale, man, look, okay?
The doctor probably,
Hey, look, stop it.
I'm just malpractice. Hey.
Right, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, no, I'm not obese, sir.
Hey.
I'm just, well-fed, cornbread fed, with the butter beans and the black eyed peas.
Right, and the bacon.
Extra bacon, please.
Right.
Bacon make it better, fam.
But like I said, this is something that we got to talk about because I'm seeing a lot of dialysis popping up, dialysis places popping up now
in our community.
I'm seeing a lot of people, they're starting to get in that point where their body is not breaking down a lot of this like it used to, you know what I mean? A lot of things are starting to catch up, a lot of the diet.
Down.
Right.
You have to, again, the main idea is for you to work. Because if you continue to work out, even if it's just walking, like regular walking, especially like I was saying in the summertime, barefooted, it automatically keeps, all of your organs moving properly. When we looking at these dialysis centers, because what they not telling you that the older you get, the more pills they put you on. Every pill got a side effect, at least 10.
Right.
They tell you in
the commercial.
Man.
Hold on, I was listening to a commercial the other day. I said, man, they got so many side effects. I said, I mean, and they whispered too. They say it fast.
Yes. Bleeding of the spleen.
Hold on, they got people riding the bike.
Eyes.
They got people flying the kite. Why they telling you the side effects?
Yes.
As you watching the commercial, they telling you what's bad about it, but at the same time they got people holding hands.
Bloody stool.
They got the kite.
Man,
why they saying the bloody stool? They say you out flying the kite. They got people at the restaurant in slow motion eating the pork.
That it fixed your vision, but now it done killed your kidneys.
I'm just saying.
A lot of these prescriptions carry so many side effects, and then they'll give you 12 prescriptions.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And each one of them is attacking something else. It's supposed to correct something, but then it tears down 15 other things. So we have to be real
Call your
careful.
doctor if your depression worsens or if you have unusual changes in behavior or thoughts of suicide.
Hey,
listen.
Thoughts of suicide. I'm not taking this pill.
Bloody stool.
Hey, look, I was
bleeding
watching,
of the eyes.
I was sitting there watching the football game, and then the Ozempic came on, and then it was like the lady was happy she was boxing, and then while she was boxing and having a smile on her face, they was playing all of the bad stuff that can happen. But it's like the video was showing one thing, but what they were saying was some of the side effects. So they keep you wrapped up like
taking Ozempic with a sulfonylurea or insulin may increase the risk for low blood sugar.
Right.
Common side effects are nausea, vomiting, diarrhea, stomach pain, and constipation. Some side effects can lead to dehydration, which may worsen kidney problems.
I discovered the potential with Ozempic.
The potential.
That part. That you go into the diet.
You know. Hey, see, they know how to make
you heard them say the kidneys. That's the dialysis center.
I'm just saying.
You know what I'm saying? I'm just telling you, like, when we talk about big pharma, a lot of our pre-existing conditions coming. And that plays a part with the poor diet and not working out and not being tapped in and getting barefooted and hugging a couple of trees. You know what I'm saying?
Coco Chanel in the chat says, my son is listening. He says Sour Patches.
Ooh.
Trolleys and all the candy with dye. We just started avoiding food dye because the effects on the child's developing brain is terrible.
Sugar,
Them
Tory.
Takis?
Look.
And the hot Cheetos.
Yeah. But all the white sugar is more addicting than cocaine.
Right.
So, I mean, when you go to thinking about that, because
That's
know.
crack smoking crazy is what that is.
Hey, I'm telling you, it's definitely crackish because I'm addicted to sweetest fish. You already know that I love sweets. You know what I'm saying? Because I'm a sweetie.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like
they call you Rose. But the thing is, sometimes you got to get to a point where, and I love to eat. So I just want to make sure that I'm making the right adjustments.
Yes.
And when I see like them Oreos, especially when the double stuff,
came out.
I mean, oh my goodness! I used to when I was a kid, we couldn't afford Oreos. we got the $3-4. I don't know what they was called. These was the generic Oreos.
What did they call them?
Cheap. That's what they called them.
The generic.
They was the generic Oreos, but they was $3-4.
You know what really addictive to me? And then they put the sign up on the window when they say they was serving them hot. You know what I'm saying? What they was giving out during, the pandemic and all of that. Like the donuts. Dude.
The hot donuts, the Krispy Kreme?
Tory. I'm talking about I would sit in the parking lot and eat 6. You understand?
You was taking advantage of the sale.
Hey, look here. But I ain't been there since, so that's good. Like I stood on that.
Let me tell you something. It was, certain things that I let go.
Yeah.
But if some months go by and I ain't ate it, I feel like I treat myself to
that part. You deserve it.
Like just one time they gonna hurt.
Facts.
Unless it do hurt.
Facts.
Unless something happens.
And then I'm gonna deal with the consequences. You know what I'm saying?
Because sometimes I'm willing to take the risk. Like if I do good and like, okay, I ain't eat this in like 4-5 months.
Right. But that's what I'm saying.
I'm gonna eat it.
Seasonal fasting and intermittent fasting for me, that's it pays off. You know what I'm saying? Because again, if I go to the gym, I'm definitely gonna treat myself. You know, give me some loaded fries. You know, vanilla.
Somebody said sodium.
Yeah.
A lot of stuff with a lot of sodium
white
in it.
Salt, white sugar.
A lot of processed food, noodles.
Yeah, ramen noodles.
Yeah.
Processed orange juice.
Facts.
With added sugar in general.
Hey, Jeff in the chat said now laters. Ooh-wee. Don't let them be the soft ones. Ooh, they be real soft. Or you put them in your pocket or put it by the heater or something and let them get a little warm. Man, look. Now laters.
You know, people used to ask me for my now laters. I was like, nope, because I'm going to eat something now. I'm going to save something for later.
That part.
You can't have none.
Ain't nothing like the now laters.
Man. But,
Facts.
you know, when you start seeing that other countries, a lot of the things that we enjoy are banned.
Yes, everywhere else.
In other countries.
Yes.
Then you realize that the factories that's making the stuff that's good in other countries is making it in the United States. They giving us the toxic version of it, and they shipping out the healthy version to other countries.
And the FDA and nobody in America is talking about the food, knowing that the food is causing, you know, all of these the cancer and all of these other things, and nobody is correcting it. So when they say FDA approved in America, you know, because I used to work with people that was from Hong Kong. He like, man, this food over here is trash. He
man,
like, you don't understand.
Somebody said if you go to other countries and you eat the good food, you'll go your whole system, digestive system, start going through changes.
Facts. You get sick first.
Then you come back and it go through another change because it eats.
Because the toxicity is
coming back.
Yes.
Wow.
Yes. Absolutely.
Well, like I said, look, what food? 833-212-1017. What food item that you love, but you realize I cannot eat it no more?
Hey.
It's not good for me.
Reese in the chat said Flaming Hots.
Hot
Flaming.
Flaming Hots.
Ooh, with some nacho cheese.
The Takis.
Man.
I mean, and they that's messing up the kids' insides because they eating a whole bag of that.
Yeah. That red dye.
Yeah, that red dye up in there. That
messing their stomach
up their stomach. And they eating so many. They just giving them by the bags, a big family size bag.
Facts.
Eating that.
Hey, so it said Chinese food. Somebody said Chinese food.
Oh, wow. Well, we're going to head to the lines. Run. You're on the new 101.7 The Truth. Tap in.
Oh, my God. Thanks for taking my call. I love the topic of food. Love it. Love it. Now, I gotta put a disclaimer there because my wife knows I stopped eating Oreos a long time ago. Oreo cookies, right? Shout out to Tory. So I justified going back to, this how I'm a junkie. I justified going back to Oreos because I said, you know what? That's a vegan food. It's a vegan food. That got to be healthy. And so, man, I get me a glass of milk and I got me a bowl of Oreos next to my bed. Oh my God! Oh my God! I'm so ashamed.
You got a little gas.
I'm so ashamed.
You sound like one of the big backs.
Big back activity. Hey, I'm low key. I lost some weight, but I'm picking it back up because I'm justifying eating that devil of an Oreo. Oh my God!
Good.
Thanks for taking my call.
Oh, it's so good, especially when you know you ain't supposed to be eating it.
Man,
it tastes
look here.
So good. That's what they call a guilty pleasure.
Man, look here. I'm telling you.
Wow.
Don't talk about them turtles. You know what I'm saying?
I remember
turtles.
I remember my granddaddy, the doctor told him he couldn't eat like all that salt and everything. Yeah. And he went hard on the corned beef sandwich.
It be salty.
He went and got the corned beef and he had them big old bags under his eyes like he had
retention.
All that stuff going on with his eyes when they get the big bags under the eye. And he would always go and Grandma used to always get on him because he would always get that corned beef sandwich.
Hey, gotta have it.
Gotta have it.
Hey, wasn't nothing like Jake's corned beef.
Right.
Man.
But he had reached his limit. Sometimes when you reach your limit, you gotta know when you reach your limit.
It's a sacrifice. You definitely gotta make because I'm telling you, put a turtle out there. You know what I'm saying? I'll bite your hand for that.
Right.
Hey, that Klondike bar. What you gonna do?
Deja, you on the new 101.7 The Truth. Tap in.
Salute.
Hey, how you doing, True?
How you doing,
Queen? It's like the second time that my name has been pronounced Deja, which is so hilarious.
Deja.
But it's Deja. Yeah, it's Deja. I'm glad I didn't take my full name.
Right.
But I would say the foods. I have two specific foods. I used to be a huge fan of like pork and seafood. Like, oh, you couldn't tell me nothing about my bacon and my pepperoni, and nothing about my ham, nothing about my crawfish and my shrimp. I was seafood boils, and especially down in Georgia, their seafood boils go hard. I love their seafood boils. And literally, as I got closer in my relationship with God, he was like, "It's unclean." I'm like, "Dang, I gotta give this up."
Man.
Oh gosh. So I'm not gonna lie, I've been doing pretty good on my journey as far as that. I haven't touched anything seafood or pork like.
Keep fighting, Queen.
But it was hard. It was hard.
Salute.
It was hard.
Let me tell you something. It's the hardest thing to put down is something that is a large part of your diet. Because then you got to think about what you're going to replace it with.
Man, I just, I can't even get to the part of trying to think of replacing it. I'm just like, you know what?
But I like these new vegan people now because they'll make it taste like what it ain't.
Facts.
Oh, my gosh, yes. Oh, my gosh. What's that one restaurant? It's a restaurant down in Atlanta. It's Slutty Vegan. Oh, my goodness. That burger tastes like it was a real burger, and it was all plant-based. It was delicious.
Yeah. Oh, they got
what magic is this?
These new vegan chefs.
Yeah.
They making plant-based ideas that taste like
look
chicken.
Here. Shout out to
whatever you want.
Shauna Gray.
Shauna Gray.
Who at Gray Jet, look here. We went up in there, that queen right there. I'm telling you, we had
here in the city.
Some jackfruit tacos that tasted exact, man, look.
Oh, wow.
Some vegan ice cream.
That sounds good.
She had some vegan ice cream, Queen, I swear to God. I told Tory, I said, dude, this cannot be vegan. Like, ain't nothing vegan about this. It was so good.
Ooh, okay. Y'all putting me on. I'm about to go check them out.
Look, I'm going to tell you this.
That sounds real good.
Shout out to Queen Shauna.
Hey, look, I mean, sometimes I'd rather have the vegan ideas that look like what I like.
Yeah.
Because once you get that taste in your mouth, that you want to eat something that you like, it's hard. It ain't nothing gonna satisfy.
Facts.
Ain't nothing, like once you get that,
that first
like
hit.
I remember my grandma said, I got a taste for, some neck bones and some collard greens. And,
come on.
And then once you get that taste in your mouth, you can eat anything else, and it's gonna feel like you ain't fulfilled because you didn't eat what you want.
Facts.
All right.
It's a mind game.
All right, Deja. I appreciate you for tapping
Salute,
in.
Queen.
Hey, look, when we come back, Truth Nation, we're going to have more conversation. Stay locked in right here on Tory Lowe.
Don't touch that dial. The Tory Lowe Show will be right back on 1017 The Truth, The Truth app, and 1017thetruth.com.
Truth Nation, 1017 Day, a.k.a. Truth Day, is this Thursday. And to celebrate, we will be having a Truth Spirit Week all week long. All this week, we will be giving away 10 $25 gift cards to the Fister Cafe during all of your favorite 1017 The Truth shows. So make sure you are tuned in all day from 7 a.m. to 6 p.m. so you don't miss your chance to win a $25 gift card to the Fister Cafe in downtown Milwaukee. Thank you, Truth Nation, for being the best fan base in the country. We truly do it for you. Milwaukee, Black Talk. 1017 The Truth.
Republican Senate candidate Eric Hovde showed up to the Milwaukee Juneteenth Festival. He said he was having a good time.
I'm here having fun. This is one heck of a party.
But then Eric Hovde was asked if there was anything he was going to take away about black culture. Hovde's answer?
Look, I've spent a lot of time in black culture. I've spent a lot of time in places like Africa because I have homeless shelters.
Run that back for me? Eric Hovde is asked about black culture, and the first thing that comes to mind is taking trips to Africa and homeless shelters? Hovde's comments were called, quote, ignorant, and they reek of stereotype and white paternalism. But when Eric Hovde was asked about the criticism, he said, do I have to respond to the stupidity of that question? Eric Hovde.
I've spent a lot of time in places like Africa.
What's wrong with this guy?
I'm Tammy Baldwin running for Senate, and I approve this message.
Paid for by Tammy Baldwin for Senate.
Milwaukee Health Services Incorporated is celebrating 35 years of serving all income and medically underserved populations of Milwaukee's metropolitan area. MHSI is a one-stop shop that provides medical, radiology, dental, pediatric, behavioral health, pharmacies with affordable medications, and more. Also, MHSI's new family medicine residency program, located at the Isaac Cogg's Heritage Health Center, has brought 28 family doctors to our area, which is significantly impacted by healthcare workforce shortages. Become a new patient today. To schedule an appointment, call 414-372-8080. Your health is their business. Saving energy and money is easier than you think. Here are 2 simple things you can do to reduce your energy use and lower your energy bill. Use thermal curtains to reduce each room's energy loss by up to 25%, and make sure vents aren't blocked by furniture or rugs to improve airflow and comfort. Simple, smart savings. Get more energy-saving tips at WeEnergies.com.
Truth Nation, 1017 Day, aka Truth Day, is this Thursday. And to celebrate, we will be having a Truth Spirit Week all week long. All this week, we will be giving away 10 $25 gift cards to the Pfister Cafe during all of your favorite 1017 The Truth shows. So make sure you are tuned in all day from 7 a.m. to 6 p.m. so you don't miss your chance to win a $25 gift card to the Pfister Cafe in downtown Milwaukee. Thank you, Truth Nation, for being the best fan base in the country. We truly do it for you. Milwaukee, Black Talk. 1017 The Truth.
You are listening to the Tory Lowe Show on 1017 The Truth app, and 1017thetruth.com.
Be outside with it, feeling like I'm 03. Being tender, but I'm trying to expose you, not P. Trying to make hits and do skits, they ain't me. Man, it's 2022 for the fee. A rap and I make this laugh, I'm in mode with it. These talking crazy, I'm gonna reach to this. Too many Glocks.
Truth Nation, make sure you tune in to The Truth on Politics tomorrow night from 6 p.m. to 8 p.m. on The Truth. This monthly show is a True Family Roundtable which engages in thoughtful debate on local elections policies which impact you all. We're going to break down what you need to know on this latest election. Don't miss Truth on Politics tomorrow night from 6 p.m. to 8 p.m. with Dr. Ken Harris, your boy Tory Lowe, Benjamin Dame Ezell, Kyle Wallace, right here on the award-winning 1017 The Truth. Also, Truth Nation, 1017, aka Truth Day, is Thursday, and we'll be celebrating with Spirit Week all week. During this Spirit Week, we'll be giving away 10 $25 gift cards to the Pfister Cafe. Hey, look, make sure you listen to all the shows all week so you do not miss your chance to win the $25 gift card to the Pfister Cafe downtown Milwaukee. Thank you, Truth Nation, for being the best fan base in the country. Hey, Elizabeth Brown. Look, we got to go into what happened over the weekend. Now, this story was something that DJ Brother Z had brought to my attention. He
Salute King.
Said that there was a situation where there was a shooting at a youth flag football game in Milwaukee where somebody died. At the flag football game, at the youth flag football game.
Man,
I
pray
think
for
we
our
got some
city.
audio or WISN 12 audio. If y'all watching as we broadcast live on YouTube, we got video. Let's listen.
One man is dead following a deadly shooting at a Milwaukee youth flag football game. Police were called just after 1 this afternoon to MPS's South Stadium. 12 News' Erica Finke spoke with the neighbor concerned for her safety and for the children in her neighborhood.
Police vehicles stationed outside of Milwaukee Public Schools' South Stadium Saturday, the scene of a shooting at a youth flag football game.
It was in my kitchen, cooking, when I heard shots.
This neighbor lives near the stadium. She didn't want to share her name for fear of retaliation.
I looked in the window. There was two guys running from the area across the street.
She saw some parents and children crying as they rushed from the field, others tending to a man on the ground.
My husband said, oh, maybe it's dead. No, I saw somebody with him, trying to help. and there was kids all around.
Milwaukee police say the victim, a 47-year-old man, died at a hospital.
That neighbor says this isn't the first time she's seen police here at South Stadium, and she's concerned for herself, her other neighbors, and she's also concerned for the children who live and go here to Hayes Bilingual School.
About 3 or 4 weeks ago, there was fighting.
Milwaukee Common Council President Jose Perez shared a statement condemning the violence, saying in part, Milwaukee, we must do better. We must be able to know and accept when we are wrong, and we must be able to resolve conflicts without resorting to violence.
We are hopeless in here, and we needed something more protection or more police presence or more security in the areas.
In Milwaukee, Erica Finke. WISN 12
Hey,
News.
salute for the report from WISN 12 News. Now, you know, when you talk about youth games, and this is on the South Side, that's why I say you could be anywhere now.
Facts.
And something may pop off due to a little disagreement, small disagreement, whatever.
A lot
but,
of people suffer.
You know, this is why we can't allow innocent life to be harmed. This is why we can't allow people to be around us and they're causing incidents in the community where people are being affected in a negative way. And and I was at the barbershop and we were talking about they asked me, Tory, what type of situations do you get involved in when it comes to, you know, people getting shot and things like that?
All of them.
First of all, I'm by request. So I'm not, if I see an article on the news and they haven't called me to resolve it,
right,
then I'm gonna feel that somebody's already dealing with that.
Handling it.
Because I already got 20 different situations going on, and every day it's more to come.
Right.
So I'm by request. So when a family called me, the first thing I try to figure out is there innocent life involved? And then I start working around that concept, right?
Right.
Okay, well, here we are. When I get out here and I deal with these situations and we track these people down, there are people that are willing to harbor and be a part of the foolishness. And these people are not, they're well-to-do, but since they know this person, they're friends with this person, they think they owe this person some type of loyalty because they're in the family, which, and I don't, you know, however you trying to get down, but it got to come to a point where you got to draw a line in the sand.
Yes.
I'm not going to put my resources or energy toward negative behavior from the loved one.
At all.
Especially when you know causing harm to innocent life.
Yeah.
And I think that this is where we all have to start coming into agreement.
Yes.
Because people are going to have beef and problems.
Yes.
And I said, I don't get involved with personal beefs.
Right.
You know, where people are personally doing stuff to each other. I get involved in innocent life being harmed.
Facts.
That's usually where I get
looking for justice.
This is where I usually get involved in it.
Right.
And I was telling them it's a difference between people just, you know, beefing and doing this and that, and then a woman walking out of a store or somebody leaving a game and they get murdered.
Come on.
Or a person is driving reckless and they kill grandma or kill somebody's father who's trying to go to work.
Right.
And we got to stop harboring.
Condoning. BS.
Condoning and being a part of the negativity, because I think a lot of people over the years, we've came to the fact that, okay, well, this is my friend.
Right.
Or this is somebody that I know. I said, okay, well, at the end of the day, if somebody harmed a loved one or somebody in your family, you would want somebody to do the right thing and turn that person in and get them off the street.
Exactly.
No matter who they were.
Yes.
So why don't you exhibit the same energy that you want to receive?
The conversation definitely have to happen. I was talking to some young men, you know, who were already in trouble for stealing cars, and what dawned on me was the fact that the conversations wasn't being had, because when I told them, I said, okay, so if you out here robbing somebody else's mother and somebody robbed your mother, because again, sometimes 1 + 1 don't equal 2 for everybody, you know, so you got to have those type of conversations. So when I said that to him, I said, what if that was your mama that got robbed, that you wind up robbing? How would that make you feel? So the reality of what's going on now, everybody is under pressure. And this is why we say that it's in your best interest to do your self-care. because a lot of people are walking around ticking time bombs, especially in our community, because, again, we're the ones that receive no treatment. We're the ones that nobody really want to listen to, because we done told people, several times what it is that we need. We telling our elected officials what we need, and they doing what they want to do and not what the people telling them to do. So in reality, we're walking around like that soda bottle that's been shaken up.
Right.
And anything can send you over the edge.
And the thing is, and I feel that, and I do feel that. But what I do, all I say is that you got to be able to manage yourself to the point where innocent life is not harmed.
And that's exactly what I'm saying.
You got to rise it to the point where I got to make sure that I don't cause anybody else.
Correct.
And especially, when we talk about the people that call us, and we just resolved another homicide.
We did.
Where somebody got out here and got reckless, right?
Correct.
So the thing is, the motivating factor is that with me is that it doesn't matter. It's a lot of things going on out here.
Of course.
You could, if y'all got beef, y'all can settle that. But sometimes, like you said, people ticking time bombs.
Yeah.
And it don't take much for it to pop off.
Right. And that's what I'm saying with self-care for me. I'm saying, I'm talking to Truth Nation. I'm saying, if you know that you already dealing with a lot, it's time for you to release some of that pressure so you don't, just go off the edge on any and everybody. You have to do that self-care because that's preventative.
And the sad
measures.
part about it is, once you let's say you struggling with the self-care part and you harm an innocent life, then I'm gonna have to come get you.
And that's the sad reality.
And you may have to do that in another space behind bars.
Again, that's what SNAP was all about. People in the blink of an eye, you done harmed innocent life, and now your life gone, your family's life is affected, their family life is affected. We have to do preventative measures, like I said, whether it be art, whether it be therapy, whether it be a walk, whether it be a workout.
Right.
We have to make sure that we doing what it is that we need so we can come down off of that ticking time bomb, take some pressure off of it. You dig what I'm saying?
Because if you don't, you're going to end up behind bars or in the grave. You know, see, the thing is, I always tell people don't, in this world, you got to be careful of your decision making.
You do.
Because decisions have consequences.
Every last one.
Some decisions have short-term consequences. You make it, go paint a fence. I wrecked your fence. Let me paint the fence back.
But life ain't coming
sometimes, back. When it's bad, when it's harming innocent life and great bodily harm or death, ain't no coming back from a lot of that.
Back from that. No.
So you got to make sure that you understand those rules too.
Yeah, and had a conversation with your family members, because the sad reality, we can't condone it. You can't be silent about it. For a long time in our community, the no snitching thing, you a citizen, you a tax-paying citizen, and no such thing as no snitching. You know what I'm saying? It's your duty to keep your community safe because, again, it's them today and it's you tomorrow. The reality of what's happening, we can no longer turn a blind eye to the violation of anybody inside our community, because if you violate anyone, you violate everyone.
That's right.
And that's the bottom line.
Hey, I'll say this. I'll lose my life to catch you.
That part.
If I get a call.
Hey.
I done done
that's
it before.
That's what we do.
And so what I'm saying is I understand life might be hard for you.
Yeah.
But I got to draw a hard line in the sand when it comes to innocent life.
Facts.
And it ain't no pushing. It ain't no compromising on that.
It's none.
So
absolutely.
But we have to make sure that we are doing our job to do the preventative steps.
Facts.
But sometimes you do things and it leads to things that gotta happen.
Yeah.
And the community gonna swirl around you because it's a lot of people out here that want to live safe lives.
Yes.
That want to be able to have their kids outside.
They deserve.
They want to be able to enjoy, the taxes that they paying.
Facts.
So you can't get out here and think that you can cross certain lines.
Facts. You can't condone it and then go against it when it happened to your family. That ain't how it works. The universal laws is at play. Whatever you throw up in this universe is coming down on you one way or the other, whether it be you, your children, your grandmother, your cousin, your neighbor, your lover. You have to understand that what you deal in is usually what you get dealt.
Right.
Period.
Eddie, you're on the new 101.7 The Truth Tap In.
I know that ain't who I think it is.
Good day, Tory. Good day, Liz. How you doing today?
Hey.
Good, Eddie. How are you?
How you doing, brother Eddie?
Oh, Liz, I'm a little upset. Today, used to be Columbus Day, and now it's like Indigenous Persons Day.
Comedy Hour with Eddie.
And I'm just hurting for my paisan, Christopher Columbus, my Italian landsman. And, I'm just trying to take it all in. I mean, if this man didn't discover America, none of us would be here. It didn't
America
exist
was here
before.
Well, like I said,
no.
Hey, that's why they tried to make us check the box that said he discovered America, because I had to check the box.
I did too.
But when the truth come out, hey, you gotta put everything back in its rightful place, because it's sick that people actually lied and made people believe that. I believe that's a sick issue with America, that they would have even done that.
Are you saying that Columbus didn't discover America?
He did not.
Tory, is that what you're saying?
Come on now. How you discover something and there's people already standing there? Come on now.
That's anti-Italian rhetoric.
Hold on, Eddie. Look.
If I get in your car, can I
Well, that's happened before.
Eddie, I've
been carjacked before.
Hold on, Eddie. Look, let me tell you something. If you got your paint brushes and paint out, and you go to the store and I come up on it and I say I discovered all this material to take it, is it mine?
No, Eddie calling the police.
Hold on, Eddie gonna try to get me locked up. I know
right.
he is. Yeah.
And he gonna testify.
And he gonna say it's a black guy with a gun.
And that he was
They're gonna come exactly what I'd say.
Right?
He's extreme fear for his life.
You got me. That's exactly what I would say, Tory. Even if you didn't have a gun, if I just say black guy gun, woo, 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 woo.
Immediately.
Oh, wow.
Yes.
Eddie, you know I'm gonna be your manager. I'm telling you, we can make
at the Improv.
I'm gonna try to get Eddie signed up. All we need you to do is take a few classes.
That's it.
Get your stuff together, and we're gonna take it across the country. I'm gonna shoot the documentary.
Tory, I think you and Liz. I think Caucasian Eddie. I think that you and Liz and all the other staff at 101.7 The Truth knows that I'm kind of an introvert. I'm kind of a shy guy. I don't like a lot of attention, and I think you guys know that. I don't like to be the center of attention.
Please.
What? I'm just saying that, maybe I could write poetry or write a book on Black history or something.
You're starving for attention.
No, it's not true.
For the
It's
simple
all a
fact
rumor.
that you feel that Columbus
Eddie
discovered America, and the logic,
Yes, he did.
the logic having kicked in, like I think that maybe we got to come visit you and take you to a place where you can get some help.
Like a mental hospital, like Bellevue.
No, I don't know.
Like the renowned Bellevue Hospital.
Whoever can help you, whoever want to take you in.
Got that straitjacket for him.
You're not seeing it. You're not seeing this from a perspective of an Italian man.
Oh, wow.
First of all, if this land was here, for let's say, if you don't believe in creationism, let's say millions of years. We've heard that. The Earth is 200 million years old. And yet, after it was here, he was able to discover it. After all that time, isn't this guy on the level of an Elon Musk or a Tesla or like an Einstein, that he was able to pull that off even though the land was here for 200 million years?
Look.
See what I'm saying?
Hey.
What?
Right.
What is that?
Comedy hour with
We're going to leave on that note?
Hey.
We just leave.
Zach, what are you doing?
Where is the Sandman?
Hey,
Zach!
where the cane with the hook at? All right, well, look.
Where's
when we
the Rotten
come back,
Tomatoes?
we'll have more conversation, Truth Nation. Stay locked in right here on Tory Lowe.
You are listening to The Tory Lowe Show on 1017 The Truth app, and 1017thetruth.com.
CBS Mondays. Grab your gear and head out with the team. NCIS.
We got less than 24 hours. Keep digging.
Followed by the series premiere of NCIS Origins, starring Austin Stoll.
We're gonna get the guy who did this.
A new NCIS, followed by the premiere of NCIS Origins. CBS tonight, starting at 8/7 Central on CBS and streaming on Paramount Plus.
The
CBS 58 News at 10 with Natalie Shepard.
I think if you watch the other stations, you might think nothing good ever happens in Milwaukee, and we know that's just not true.
And Jessup Riceback.
We do find solutions to some issues in our communities.
We are focused on finding stories that are impactful, and I think that's something that really sets our newscasts apart.
It is an honor to sit in those chairs on that desk and help tell those stories.
Jessup and Natalie. Weeknights at 10 on CBS 58, your hometown station.
The Empowerment Small Business Loan Program, we're talking about up to $5 million, which for small business owners, we need that. That's like payroll, that's resources. So can you just let us know, what is the program and why is this lending program so important to Old National Bank?
Years ago, our CEO, Jim Ryan, this program is his brainchild. He was working with Roland Shelton, who you know, Denise, out of Evansville, and they identified that African-American business owners, Hispanic business owners, Native American business owners, as well as women business owners had a difficult time in obtaining financing from the traditional credit partners. And so we went out, created a program, launched it last year, 2023. And so far last year, we have helped over 100 successful minority and women-owned businesses with about $25 million in loans. We've already started this year with almost $8 million in approvals, again, geared toward minority business owners and women business owners that normally had difficulties in obtaining traditional credit finance.
When it comes to accurate, reliable election information for Wisconsin voters, visit the official site. It's myvote.wi.gov. It's the big cheese, you could say. It's your one-stop source for official Wisconsin election information. Find your polling place, see your sample ballot, make sure your registration is up to date, and more at myvote.wi.gov. Sponsored by Wisconsin Elections Commission, aired by Wisconsin Broadcasters Association and this station.
If only life had a remote control, you could pause or rewind. Well, life doesn't always give you time to change the outcome, but prediabetes does. Take the 1-minute risk test today at doihaveprediabetes.org. Brought to you by the Ad Council and its prediabetes awareness partners.
Join Wisconsin Economic Development Corporation for Marketplace Wisconsin, the Governor's Conference on Diverse Business Development, December 11th and 12th. Register at marketplacewisconsin.com.
Hurt by a truck? Call Gruberg offices. One call, that's all.
This is the Bloomberg Black Business Beat, brought to you by Lowe's. Kerry Washington rose to prominence as Olivia Pope in Scandal, an ABC drama that ran for 7 seasons. At the time it was greenlit, it was the first network drama to star a black woman in around 4 decades. Washington spoke about this recently on stage at Bloomberg Screen Time in LA. Despite the show's success, she said she doubts a similar show would make it to air in today's media landscape.
Everybody called it a risk. The studio thought it was a risk. The network thought it was a risk. Everybody was proud of ABC Disney for taking this risk. We've talked about how the environment right now is so risk averse. So I don't know that it would have been greenlit with me, with a black woman at the center.
The uncertainty in today's media landscape could cost underrepresented groups and new ideas the opportunities that they deserve. I'm Bloomberg's Justin Milliner on the Black Business Beat.
This is Associated Bank Sports Update on 101.7 The Truth is powered by ESPN Milwaukee. I'm Brandon Stein. It was all about the Green Bay Packers on Sunday afternoon as they cruised to a win over the Arizona Cardinals. This one by a final score of 34-13.
Love walks it up. Oh, what an adjustment! Romeo Dobbs! The 20-yard touchdown!
Love would toss 4 total touchdowns, Dobbs catching 2 of them, and with the win, the Pack improving to 4-2 on their season. After the game, Dobbs talking about his first game back since his Week 5 suspension.
We say it all the time, we win this together. It's never a one-man show, and if it is, it's wrong.
The Pack will welcome in the 5-1 Houston Texans to Lambeau Field next Sunday. Over to baseball, where the LA Dodgers dominated Game 1 of the NLCS against the New York Mets. This one by a final score of 9-0. Game 1 between the Yankees and Guardians is slated for tonight. First pitch is set for 6:38. And lastly, preseason hoops roll on for our Milwaukee Bucks. They welcome in the Bulls tonight. Tip-off is set for 7 p.m. The sports update brought to you by Associated Bank, proudly supporting your hometown teams. Member FDIC.
More of the Tory Lowe Show is next on 101.7 The Truth app, and 1017thetruth.com.
Truth Nation, we have teamed up with Associated Bank For our Black-owned business give back, each quarter we'll be giving away $6,000 worth of free commercial advertising to 5 Black-owned businesses. Visit blackbusinessgiveback.com. That's blackbusinessgiveback.com to sign up today. Let's rebuild our community's backbone through exposure right here on The Truth. For official rules, head to blackbusinessgiveback.com. Associated Bank, member FDIC. We got some good news, though. We got a fundraiser coming up for Acacia Jackson and her 4 boys.
Yes, we do.
Who suffered a severe fire. A set fire. Somebody set the fire.
Yes.
And she came on the show, and the community response has been amazing.
Amazing. We thank y'all so much. We appreciate y'all. Look, Truth Nation, y'all always standing up, standing in the gap. Salute to every last one of y'all.
But we got a vendor right here at 3rd Street Market Hall that's going to have a fundraiser this Friday.
Yes.
Having a fundraiser this Friday with the fish fry.
Yeah.
Friday fish fry fundraiser.
Yes.
That was kind of a tongue twister, but that's what's happening this Friday. And salute to Gideon Verdine, who did the story on this.
Salute, King.
TMJ4 reporter Gideon Verdine, who's covering this story. Let's listen.
A Milwaukee family lost everything in a fire near 35th and Cortland.
And now the community is coming together. Milwaukee County reporter Gideon Verdine spoke with a single mother and the business owners Ken and Tanya, who are working to help this family.
This was our home. This was our peace.
You might remember Acacia Jackson.
We're going to miss this house. We definitely is.
She and her 4 boys barely escaped a house fire last week where she lost nearly everything. I caught up with her to see how they're doing.
It's hard right now. I'm doing everything on my own.
With nowhere to call home, Acacia is still unsure of her family's future.
Really just like going to house, trying to like just keep it all together. My biggest focus right now is to get back into another house.
After we aired her story, the owners of Dog City knew they had to do something. They called me with a plan.
Anybody that come in and buy a fish fry on Friday the 18th or one of our sandwiches, we have the Philly cheesesteak sandwich and an Italian beef. So any 3 of those items, some of the proceeds will go to help this family get back on their feet.
Ken Hughes and his wife Tanya own Dog City in 3rd Street Market Hall, and they are no strangers to the struggle.
We had situations in our life that weren't always favorable, and sometimes people looked out for us, and so we're just paying it forward.
Within our outreach, that's our goal. We're here to help individuals.
When they're not serving dogs, they're helping the community through Faith Harvest Outreach, a nonprofit they began together.
This is more than just a business for us. It's a ministry. So whenever we have opportunity to help our community, we will reach out to help them, because without the community, Dog City Specialty Hot Dogs won't exist.
A gesture Acacia says she'll forever be grateful for.
I just want help to get back into a place with my boys. So right now it's just like it's really, really hard. It really is.
We've shared the family GoFundMe on our website. You can also visit Dog City on October 18th. Gideon Verdine.
Hey, look, that's powerful. Look.
Hey, salute.
And I'm going to be right there on Friday.
Hey, we always.
We always over there. Yeah.
They always had the fat, fresh fish fry, and I love they purse dinners.
Right.
Hey, we do they loaded fries, too. Like, they menu is fat.
Right.
And the food is excellent. I'm
going to tell you right now, look, I mean, I got to.
Yeah.
I got to get on the treadmill. But the thing is, this is a great cause.
Yes.
Come out Friday. Join the fish fry.
Yes.
Take opportunity to help give back.
Mm-hmm.
And look, and
get some great food.
During this week, I got a table outside of the Truth Nation window at the 3rd Street Market Hall. We'll be collecting items. I've gotten permission to collect the items in the 3rd Street Market Hall. Mm-hmm. So I'll be setting up the table for the rest of the week until Friday. And then after the whole thing is over with, we can present the family with all of the things that Truth Nation have given. So we've done this before for the Simmons family.
We did. Yes.
So this is for the Jackson family and the 4 boys. And once again, tomorrow we'll have the table out there We're going to make sure that y'all understand what items need to be brought. They lost everything.
They lost everything. So anything you can think of, again, the 4 boys and mom, because she lost everything too. I mean, they didn't even have shoes. So salute again, like I said, Truth Nation, because y'all been showing up and y'all been showing out. The money that was dropped off on Thursday, I made sure, mom got that money. So salute to another Truth Nation listener who brought it downtown.
About that action.
Because that's what it takes. It's going to take us to step in the gap. Because ain't nobody else coming.
Also, another community event, October 19th, the celebrity basketball game.
Yeah.
My team, Coach Tory Lowe against Team Promise from Hot 105.7.
Yes.
And you know what? Cream Skills, go to creamskillsinc.org to get your tickets. And even if
$5.
you can't come, and the tickets are $5.
Donate.
Just donate.
Yeah.
Donate for a great cause.
For the kids.
This is a youth basketball league that teaches life skills and mentoring to the youth through basketball.
Girls and boys. So it's pivotal that we get behind individuals that are trying to prevent, stealing of cars, prevent robbing, prevent anything negative. The goal is to stop our children from going to the juvenile system, from going to the prisons. We know that it's set up for that. But again, we can't continue to talk about the negativity and not putting in work for the positivity to prevent and bring awareness to stop our children from having idle time, because idle time is the devil time.
And this is a great opportunity for us to fellowship as well.
Yes, bring the family.
They're going to have Halloween candy out there for the kids.
We are.
We're going to have a true family in the building.
Yeah, DJ Brother Z on the one,
Benjamin, Double J, Elizabeth Brown, myself, Tory Lowe. We got the ESPN family coming through.
Sure do.
Big Ben Bruss over there. Everybody that's coming through to make sure that we represent Team Tory Lowe. Let me tell you something. We walking away with the win, but at the end of the day,
everybody wins.
Everybody wins. The children.
Yes.
The community.
Yes.
So, like I said,
building bridges.
Once again, October 19th at Mount Mary University College, we will have the celebrity basketball game.
Yes.
A lot of people in the community, a lot of the people that y'all know on social media going to be outside. It's going to be a big star-studded event.
It is.
And like I said, only $5 online, $10 at the door.
Yes.
Once again, Mount Mary University College.
3 p.m.
October 19th at 3 p.m. Doors open at 3. Games start at 4. DJ Brother Z going to be on the 1 and 2s.
Yes, I'm going to be
reffing. Outside. Liz going to be the referee.
That part. I'm going to blow the whistle. You know what I'm saying?
But like I said,
it's Sweetest Day. So what I'm saying is,
that's right.
Bring the family out. You know what I'm saying? Do your family time. Do what y'all need to do with the kids that day. They gonna get candy. They gonna have fun. And then y'all can slide to the Simmons later on. On y'all grown man, grown woman. But the main idea again, be about that action at the same time, enjoying yourself. Because again, this is a good cause. It's about building positive things in our community that's gonna help our children be positive. We have to uplift and empower our children to be righteous, and this is one of those times.
$5. Even if y'all don't come, just donate. Send in whatever you can to make sure that Cream Skills basketball, boys and girls basketball program can continue to function in our community. When we come back, Elizabeth Brown, I want to get your final thoughts.
Let's do it.
Truth Nation. Stay locked in right here on Tory Lowe.
More of the Tory Lowe Show is next on 1017 The Truth app, and 1017thetruth.com. Truth Nation, join us live for the Truth Summit on Saturday, October 26th from 10 a.m. to 1 p.m. at the 3rd Street Market Hall. This exclusive in-person roundtable will examine the state of finances, education, and politics for Black Milwaukee. Dr. Ken Harris will be joined by expert guests for a lively debate and insights that you can't afford to miss. We've got it covered on the pulse of Black Milwaukee. Get your tickets to the Truth Summit by visiting 1017thetruth.com.
Sometimes it takes a breakdown to have a breakthrough. And at Vin Baker Recovery, they understand the power of having real support while you're on that journey to recovery. This is why at Vin Baker Recovery, they customize treatment plans specific for your needs. Vin Baker Recovery provides our community and anyone looking for help with access to mental health care and recovery support, helping you treat addiction. So whether opioid abuse, alcohol, or other controlled substances, Vin Baker Recovery helps you get back to the lifestyle that you know will be the best option for your future. Vin Baker Recovery offers licensed counseling and therapy services to curb the mental health problems that have been impacting our communities for far too long. They provide services like medication-assisted treatment, outpatient care, and hub and spoke services with peer support. So what are you waiting for? Vin Baker Recovery accepts walk-ins and appointments. It's just that easy. Just visit VinBakerRecovery.com. That's VinBakerRecovery.com. They're here to help you win the day.
Life's better with American Family Insurance. Because whether it's a family road trip in your dream car or hosting a family reunion in your dream home, we help you feel protected so you can enjoy those dreams with peace of mind. Save up to 23% when you bundle home and auto. American Family Insurance. Get a quote and find an agent at amfam.com.
Products not available in every state. Visit amfam.com to learn how discounts may apply to you. American Family Mutual Insurance Company, SI, and its operating company, 6000 American Parkway, Madison, Wisconsin.
So, you hear about this Project 2025?
Yeah, man. And if the part I read is like the other 900 pages, we're in real trouble.
What's it say?
They want to make it harder to vote, cut Social Security and Medicare, and even go after small businesses.
They're coming after my business.
Afraid so.
Plan is to take money from businesses like yours to give rich folks more tax breaks.
No.
So y'all gonna use your power and vote.
Of course.
And vote like our lives depend on it. Paid for by NAACP.
This is the Tory Lowe Show on 1017 The Truth app, and 1017thetruth.com.
Seven The Truth, Tory Lowe Show. DJ Brother Z on the ones and twos. All right, Elizabeth Brown.
A powerful show as always. Look, Truth Nation, we just gonna emphasize that, right now is the time. We've always talked about what the problems was with our children. Now is the time for us to step up and show up. The celebrity basketball match, they're trying to, what's the ending result? They need 10 grand.
They say they want to raise 10 grand.
They want to raise 10 grand to keep it going. So
right, to keep
show
the program
up,
going.
show out, $5 again. We already know that we're going to exceed that because Truth Nation is about that action.
CreamSkillsINC.org. CreamSkillsINC.org is where you get the tickets. Powerful game coming up this weekend.
Game, yes. And Friday, salute to Ken Hughes and his wife, Miss Tanya, from
Dog City. Yeah.
Always being about that action,
Well,
so
I appreciate you for being on these front lines as usual, and we got a lot of work to do.
Let's get it.
All right, DJ Brother Z.
All right, Tory Lowe from Where the Phone. Let's get it. All right, Queen.
All right, King.
All right, Truth Nation. Thank y'all for tuning in to another powerful conversation. Join me tomorrow as we go in once again. We're going to check on the politics. We're going to talk about it. Hey, look. Once again, Truth Nation, keep your head on the swivel. Green don't always mean go. I love you, Dr. Ken Harris. Up next.
Have you ever had the feeling that you was being had? Don't that shit make you mad? They treat you like a slave with chains all on your soul and put whips up on your back. They be lying through their teeth. Hope you slip up off your path. I don't switch up, I just laugh. Put my kicks up on they desk, unaffected by they threats. Then get busy on they. See, that's how that Chateau made me. That's how my daddy raised me. That glittering may not be gold, don't let nobody play me. If you are my homeboy, you never have to pay me. Go and put your hands up. In times it's how you stand up. LUP the man, cause a brand that the fans trust. So even if they ban us, they'll never slow my plans up. Already the show goes on all night till the morning we dream. So long, anybody ever wonder when they would see the sun? Just remember when you come up, show goes on all right.
Truth Nation, Gruber Law Offices, and The Truth have raised the stakes for this year. The One Call, That's All Gruber Cash giveaway is now a $5K giveaway. Yes, you heard it right. $5,000 giveaway. Every weekday on 1017 The Truth, you